It says you're live.
Hit the button. I'm gonna pop out that chat. Yeah, there it is. You know, it's when you start your own channel, like I just went and started my channel so I could pop out the chat. It comes up with a commercial.
Yeah, I was just looking at that.
That's
I'm seeing a ton of commercials on everybody's, even including my stuff.
I have on my, I got an email from Google. What's up, Ed? What's up, Jody? Chris Wedgeworth.
Might be, too.
Might be. John Ranger. Good to see you guys. So, Ed, you might be getting, it's 82 degrees and 82% humidity right here. But you're going to get more of this than I'm going to get. I don't know if you can.
Yeah, but I'm not getting it yet.
No, you won't get it till. Doesn't look like this thing's even going to focus. But anyway, that's going to go right up North Florida and up the coast. It looks like. Let me show this thing. So anyway, it's a level 1. I don't worry till it's level 4.
Probably where it's at now. I mean, let's see if I zoom out. I got the radar going the wrong way.
Oh, do you? Off. Then I can kill this.
Good evening, gents.
Hey, Carlos,
it's not even made it. It's not even made it to Tampa yet.
No.
Doesn't it pick up strength when it goes over the Gulf?
Yeah, but it loses it the second it hits the Everglades.
You can see the eye. I can see the eye.
Where is it?
The Everglades.
It's coming from the West Coast, Edward?
Yes.
And there he is.
Charlie.
What's going on, Charlie?
Good evening, gents.
Trevor.
Oh, God.
How you going?
Apparently, you can move the screen on it.
Echo.
Who's got the echo?
I don't think it's in the chat, just to be sure.
Mine has echo. No, it's not yours, Al. So we'll go out. Yeah, so what day is it saying? So up north, it'll hit Long Island Friday. Man, that thing's moving. It's out of Florida in one day, Wednesday, period. Gone.
And you said it's on its way here?
Yeah, you'll get it.
Wonderful.
I'll show you. Right there.
Carlos, you guys have to resort to flying inside garages. All the goddamn rain, you guys, even in Florida, you guys get it.
That's where Carlos lives, right there.
We find the place. Look, 11435 area code. Come visit.
Mine was 11754, Long Island.
By the way, Carlos, everything winds up in New York because New York sucks.
You need to clean the streets somehow.
That's it.
That's the advantage.
New York has its good points, but yeah, it's between mayor and governor. That's all I'll say.
I want to know how Cuomo got a bridge named after him. What the hell did he do to get
Papa Cuomo?
Yeah, Daddy Cuomo.
That is insane.
Not Andrew.
Drone Schmucky.
Hey, Mel.
Al, are you doing any flying, Al?
Flew
for fun.
For fun, yes. I flew the ProTech 35. I've been flying that. I haven't posted very much stuff.
That's okay. But
hey, wait a minute.
Flying, having fun.
I'm getting my creativity blocked. I can't focus and feel like.
Can I make a suggestion?
What's up?
Watch some of Drone Bum's videos. He's very creative, very
All
artistic.
You guys are creative.
No, but Drone Bum especially. He's got this
He's got the flair.
He's got some touch.
Yeah.
Well, Charlie's got some good content too. His opener and his intros is awesome.
Why?
Drone
Thank
Psyche?
you.
Line,
Oh,
Drone
yeah.
Psyche, yeah, Charlie.
Well, wait. Why don't you tell us what? Hey, Chris, Sunrise Water Media. What was your experience with Autel? I heard the chairman of Autel, the CEO, contacted you. Al?
He did contact me. Then he sent his henchmen, his minions, to call me, and they tried to buy me out and find my soul, and told him to fuck Autel.
What was that all
That's
about?
pretty much where it ended. So I told them to return my drone as fast as they could and fix it, and we'll do the dance in another 3 months. Keep on getting hairline cracks above the right arm, and you guys know this has been a persistent problem since I've had that drone.
With the original props as well?
Well, with the original props,
Okay.
Carlos, good question, 2 times, and
Okay.
without the original, the new low noise props.
Gotcha.
And they billed me, dude. They billed me, and I lost it. It's just principle.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
I see this guy on all these streams talking about how it's all customer service. So I sent them an email that morning. I didn't think he would respond so quick. He responded ASAP, and he said he was going to send his customer service rep, his lead customer service rep, to contact me, which he did. And that probably didn't go so well because he started pissing me off with the remarks he was saying, and they weren't negative. He was trying to be helpful. But my point was this, that the drone is a lemon. If it keeps on happening, reoccurring at the same spot, why are you just going to say, we'll give you a gift certificate and you can buy a refurbished drone? He told me that. I fucking lost it. When he told me that, dude, I was like, dude, you know what? Don't you insulted me. Just return my shit, dude. And then I sent an email back saying that your guy you sent to call me did nothing, just like the guys in the past. And he sent me a whole big. I sent a portion of the email to Jim. So kudos to them for him to try and extend the arm, the olive tree or whatever, the olive branch. And to mitigate the problem. But nothing's gotten done other than they fixed it, but it keeps on happening. They didn't charge me, but I know I'll go through it again if it's the same bird. And I'm telling them there's micro vibration somewhere in that drone. Why would it continue to crack in the same location? And they said that they did all their testing there, and they tested that particular drone, and their tests came out like there's no issues. So, and I tried to get an answer from them. They couldn't give me an answer as to why the drone keeps on doing that.
Are they doing anything? Sorry, are they going to do anything for you or no?
They've had it back. You've sent it back to them twice, right?
Twice. This is the 3rd time.
And they've repaired it.
And one
twice.
time the first time they had it for 7 weeks.
Holy shit.
They repaired. You know what, Jim? When I sent you that email and all that, I hung up. An hour later, I got a shipment package that my drone is on its way back. So, whatever that means.
And that's the
They
third.
said that's the 3rd time the body's been repaired. All I asked for, and I asked the guy, I said, listen, I just want a drone that has 5.4 hours. And that's it. I'm not asking for a new drone. I'm not asking for a handout. Just telling you it's a lemon. If this keeps on reoccurring, why are we going to do this dance again 3-4 more months down? Yeah,
Why are you against getting a refurb? Because that would probably just eliminate the problem.
I was insulted because they're giving me a coupon to purchase supplement my income or my monies into that refurbished aircraft. I don't want to pay anything. I think I paid too much.
They want you to pay for a refurb.
Yeah, dude, I paid for that drone when it first came out. Live and learn moment. Don't buy anything that's brand new when it first comes out. I paid over $2,000 for that drone, and to see it now on Amazon for $1,300 a year later, or less than a year later, and it's end of life. Yeah. I'm livid by that, dude. Yeah. I can't even sell that thing online.
No,
not with that issue.
No,
that's amazing.
Transparent. No, you don't want to do that.
Well, kudos to them that they
E for effort.
He E for effort, man. I don't know how long he's going to be able to do that. I'm thinking since he's new and he's got on all these shows.
He went on Facebook too, man.
Yeah. So we'll see.
I'm just curious. What does this show have to do with him, as far as anything?
I was talking about Dono's show.
Right.
He was on there with a pretty good interview. He was on other streams, shows, and he was talking about customer service and how he's gonna push his customer service team to be above and beyond, and I just felt compelled to email. Yeah, so
Yeah, but let's see what really happens at the end of the day, right? Because talk looks good online, but you got to actually,
well, I was
when the
pissed
rubber meets the road.
when my Spanish brethren called me and tried to sell out on me. So the Alejandro guy. So I kind of lost it. So good thing that the Warness guy didn't call me. I probably would have been dropping F-bombs on him.
Alejandro. That was the representative?
The owner of
that
the
was
company,
customer service. Lead customer service.
Sent Alejandro to Al to fix it.
Remedy it.
He's all over Facebook with, I'm here to serve you, and this is going to be an all-new company. Yet you're turning around and end-of-lifing something that's 12 months old. Holy cow.
Yeah. Well, I told him,
it's crazy.
And if my boss told me, hey, Al, we got an issue with something, and I had, that position and that power, and I want you to take care of it, I would have taken care of it with, listening to the customer and then doing what the customer kind of asked for. I'm not asking for a new drone, just asking for a drone of similar hours.
Right.
Even if it was a refurbished drone, dude, I would have took it. It had similar hours. The point is, I ain't paying anything out of my pocket. And since I purchased that drone, it's given me nothing but problems. Jim, and whoever else has been in the chat. Hello, everybody in the chat. So
Johnny
Fire
and Financial joined us. Roosevelt, hey.
Big thumbs up to the CEO for even reaching out to peon like myself. And
peon, you're a customer.
Yeah,
I know, and that's how he said it. He's all, no matter how big of a person in terms of my small little business, as opposed to the bigger businesses, it doesn't matter. You're a customer, so.
And that's the way it should be.
And that's the way it should be. That's how it used to be back in the day.
Yeah, customer service for a long time has gone to poop. Whether it's even inside a store or, over the phone. Over the phone, even worse. And then when I've dealt with Bang You Good or DJI, I've never had a problem, but Bang You Good, every 24 hours you get one or two sentences. I am sorry for the inconvenience, blah, 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 blah. Then you have to wait a whole nother day. I am sorry for the inconvenience. And it's a whole, I'll never buy anything from China. I'd rather spend a little bit more money and get it here in the U.S.
That's absolutely true. And the reason most of it is because of testing. They don't have the rigorous testing. Steve Carpenter, what's up? They don't have the rigorous testing that we do here. Chinese products, I don't care if it's a car part or a drone, they're just pushed out.
Yeah, as far as quality control.
If you, Carlos, if you had been with us since 2015 buying these drones, I mean, my first Phantom 4 started it up, took off, and it went down the block. Goodbye. That was it. I picked it up. No, put it in the box, took it back to Best Buy, got another one. I said, this one don't work. They gave me another one.
Shit.
You're dumping $1,500.
Exactly.
I paid almost $1,900. It was $1,876 for the Mavic 2 Pro.
I think it was more expensive back then than it was now. I think I paid for my Phantom V2, the Vision 2 Plus.
Yeah.
I think that was like a $1,500 aircraft, and that was Wi-Fi, and the camera was shitty.
What's up, Stevie? If you haven't seen Stevie's last post, I personally thought it was well done. Hello, Indigo Rhino. You guys got to check out Stevie's video, Captured Life Connection.
You guys got some prime place to go over there in New York.
We're, that's our, we're going to try to visit as many places as possible. Right, Charlie?
That's right. And I'm driving.
All legal FAA approved spots.
How long does it take you to get to that spot in Yonkers? Is that in Yonkers?
Hour and a half. That's
really?
only because he was driving.
Wow.
Did a few Hail Marys back there.
Oh yeah.
A few Ave Marias, but overall he's a great pilot, great driver. He done good. He got us there and back. That's all I got to say.
No crashes, except when flying.
Well, yeah, that doesn't count.
Yeah.
Got to see a little nature in action. What was it? A few deer, a rotten dead fox.
and the bum brought home a tick.
And the bum brought home a tick.
Yeah, he brought home a little animal.
Yeah.
Souvenir.
Fun time for sure. No, but seriously, well, no, never mind. I'm not going to say it.
Oh, come on.
There's just some videos out there. What I was going to say is this, like Capture Life Connection, regardless of how many subs he has, but you could see that he put work and effort and time into his video, and he should get 3 times the amount of views that people that don't get just because they are who they are. Not the quality of the video. But it's also our subscribers, our family, our community. They got to check him out. That's all I'm saying.
Those are good videos. Does great videos.
He does.
Yeah. So, you know what I wanted to talk about today, guys? Well, one thing I wanted to bring up is, I know I mentioned it quick with Charlie. What makes a good drone pilot, whether it be FPV or GPS? What do you guys like? What do you guys consider when you consider like he's a good drone pilot or he's a good flyer or whatever? I'm listening.
I got to get off the subject for a second because
no problem.
I'm going to get screwed for this, but I'm doing it anyway. This is Scotty Kilmer, okay, and he, unfortunately. Oh wait, I did. Did I?
Can you also tell us who he is?
Scotty Kilmer. You never heard of Scotty Kilmer?
No,
I haven't heard of Scotty Kilmer.
Oh, he's 54 years as a mechanic, and I guess you don't drive in the city. Why would you ever have a driver's license in Manhattan? But he throws in here.
Can last for years, but you don't always get what you pay for. Take a sniff.
Did I add audio to this? Can you hear it?
I hear it. Yeah,
we hear it.
This is Scotty Kilmer, and he's talking about Chinese products. Don't buy Chinese.
Mavic drone. Thank goodness I didn't buy that either, and a company gave it to me to try it out. I thought, what a marvel of modern technology. Of course, it's Chinese, right? Gotta say, it was fun when it worked. You could fly all around, take all kinds of pictures. Great gimbal. This is a zoom. It zooms in and out. Here we have one of the biggest problems with Chinese products. But as with many Chinese products, their software is absolute garbage. A couple weeks ago, it sends a thing. Must upgrade software. So I followed all the directions and upgraded it. And now this doesn't work anymore. It turns itself on halfway. You can hear the cooling fan working. But it's supposed to light up in the front and back. It doesn't anymore. And when I try to connect it to the controller, it says transmission too weak. Their own software screwed it up. Now, if I would have paid the $1,500 or whatever this thing originally cost, I would be furious. And it did kind of infuriate me because I spent hours going to their stupid website, try to download it and upgrade new software and put the old software back in. It was impossible.
You can't even do that anymore. You can't come back down into the firmware. You're stuck at whatever level you upgraded to.
Sounds like that.
Holy cow, you directing traffic somewhere? Look at that shirt, bright as hell.
Let me get my sunglasses.
Great shirt. That
So
is a
bright.
great shirt for flying FPV, by the way. You can find out, you can see where you're at really good.
Yep.
That's true.
It's like a highway safety shirt.
Yeah.
King of
FAA.
vertical video lately.
Mouth doing well.
Oh,
Can you
he's
hear us?
freezing up.
I can hear it.
Whoa!
Yeah,
Did you
yeah.
just see that, Charlie?
Yeah, some serious lightning.
Woo. Is that Ron trying to talk? Because it's not sounding so good.
He's breaking up, he says.
Yeah.
I heard him say that. He
Breaking
said,
up.
Hello,
can they hear
Michael
us?
Kinney.
Mike Kinney and
Wow.
who else? Stevie was there. But Scott, Art joined us, and Mike McReynolds. I know I typed into him. Lauren. Hey, buddy. But I mean, Scotty Kilmer's got millions of viewers. 4.3 million viewers.
-1.
And he's sitting there and he's telling you Chinese parts are junk. None of them are QC'd. They're pushed out fast. So if DJI is buying Chinese, their own, which they are, right? Because look, I had flight control problems in the other bird. They don't tell you that they have to actually break the bird apart because when they made it IP rated, waterproof rated, They had to actually break the bird apart to fix it, to put in a new flight control board. So that's probably, I mean, he's got a Mavic 2 Zoom sitting there in his hand. And he's
it's always operator error when it comes down there.
Just a quick interruption. I just put a link for Stevie's video, his last video. If you haven't seen it, I encourage you to see it. Like and subscribe. No, but seriously, it was good. It was you know, some videos you watch and they're kind of fun to watch. That was one of those.
Hey, Brad Austin joins.
I'll tell you why I like his videos. When people usually do vlogs, they do it like 10 fucking minutes, 11. Sorry about that, Gemma. Shouldn't be cursing. He's short to the point, and he gets directly to where he needs to get to.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? It's not very long.
Doesn't overstay its welcome.
Exactly.
So can we go back to that topic or no?
Yeah, go back. Oh, what I wanted to go back to, wait a minute. No, you can't. No, you can't, because what I wanted to talk about is something like, so, you know, we were bitching the other day at you, Carlos. I was bitching at you for flying in the mall, okay? Mm-hmm. I'm looking online, and I'm sitting there, and look at this. Not there. Range test. Millions of viewers, okay? Not one of these is in line of sight.
True.
Yeah, but it all depends on who does it.
Dustin Dunhill goes out 6 miles. Kelly, Ready, Set, Drone. Everybody's got one.
Right, but Ready, Set, Drone is liked and loved by everyone, so he can get away with shit like that. Nobody will tell him, what's his name? Kelly, you shouldn't be doing that. You could have lost your drone. You could have lost control. It could have had a flyaway. You could have killed a baby, an adult,
so in this channel,
whoever.
Find are a bunch of reviews for RC and Tech.
Well,
or even a stroller.
I was yelling at you for flying that damn thing and maybe hitting somebody in a stroller when the internet is full of look at the list
of much bigger and more dangerous drones. But you know.
Oh, Dustin Dunhill again.
I'm not on the bandwagon where if I see you know, these famous names, I go ooh and I lose all sense of common sense.
Look at this. He's going 6.4 miles.
Before we go any farther, I want to let everybody know I'm not a Karen.
What's a Karen?
Karen is somebody you're flying a drone, and just because they don't like it and they think you're spying on them, they're going to call the police.
I'm not a Karen.
Oh.
Well, I mean, first of all, you couldn't hurt somebody with a Moby Thick.
Oh, apparently you could, Ed.
No, but you could get your ass beat if you go into somebody's baby carriage.
Yeah, you might get beat up, and all kinds of aggressive behavior might come your way. So just be prepared if you fly in the mall with a little baby drone.
People like Jim. I don't have any kids.
Yeah.
If I'm gonna come up there and bring a baby stroller and go back and forth in that mall. You fly anywhere near me, I'm taking the whole baby stroller after you.
Just throw it at him.
And just for the record, I took the trust test. I did take the trust test, but I did all false names and stuff, and I did not download the card. I don't want it. I don't need it. I didn't give any information.
You didn't pass either.
No, I did pass. You can't fail.
You're lying. You passed. What's up, Bob Casey?
Hey, what's up, Bob?
Unlimited Vertical. Hey, Mike. Night Train.
Unlimited Vertical. Another good pilot.
Mike Roche.
Can you ask the question now? What makes a good pilot?
What makes a good pilot, whether it be GPS and or FPV or combination of both? What do you think? How do you guys feel about it? Even in the chat.
I don't know, because I do commercial work. To me, making a good pilot means not crashing the damn thing on guy wires, power lines, things like that, where you guys are interested in. Well, you guys aren't interested in the damn thing. You fly like animals with FPV.
It's the same answer though. You were flying like animals, but in a controlled way and calculated way, so that you don't crash.
Hello to Bob Casey.
No different than camera drones as well, depending how you fly it.
What's no difference? I'm sorry.
I don't know, Charlie. I'm sitting there watching videos for the past 2 weeks that you haven't been here, and Carlos is purposely slamming his drone into you
Oh yeah, but
to piss you off.
that's different. That's not unsafe. That's because
We do it to each other.
Yeah.
Just for the record.
Yeah.
Not
I
Paul,
get him back.
Not Paul so much.
Nah, but I've gotten confident enough in my flying where I do the same to him now.
Oh yeah. It adds. And you know what's funny? With all that distracted flying training that I've put Paul and what's his name? And Charlie.
Yeah.
That guy. The other day, some guy walks up to us, nice guy. We were flying, and he went out of his way to say, was
yesterday.
Yesterday, I'm gonna go and I want to picnic with some people, but we don't want to get in your way. Do you mind if we're here and there? And while that's happening, Charlie's flying, and sure as shit, he crashes. And then I said, Charlie, what happened? He goes, that guy didn't help. He distracted me. I said, with all the crap that I've been giving you, that guy actually distracted you. I was super surprised.
Yeah, it was psychological.
I guess so. Yeah. And then he actually has the nerve to crash into someone by accident.
You saw that video.
And he sends me to go get it. That's the best part. I sent it to Jim. Hopefully Jim might show that. You have it around, Jim?
I've got Stevie's.
Stevie's?
I got his bridge queued up.
That's a good one, too.
Lauren says, a good pilot who demonstrates good control despite any circumstances.
I agree with that.
You got to be ready for. And, on the same token, the damn FAA. Now, I don't get it, but they're making this a college course now. And for 2-year colleges, there weren't enough of them, right? We had to go out and chase diversity. Look at this. To bolster diversity in the program, we went
to transvestites flying now? Sorry.
Oh, yeah, pretty much. They want, got to have that integration to minorities. Since when is anybody a minority anymore in this country?
Minority to what? Anyway,
I'm surprised they didn't say women in here.
So a good pilot is one that can get himself out of a jam. That's one comment you said.
No, when you're getting into the jam, you know your surroundings. You can
control despite any circumstances.
I agree with that.
All right, now how about the video aspect of it? Now, is a good drone pilot the guy that flies like Drone Bum and he goes, forward, left, right, he can orbit a boat while the boat is going 20, 30 miles an hour, or videos like Stevie put up. Stevie captured Life Connection. His piloting is good. Now, how important is the video aspect of it? Or is a good pilot the guy that goes up 200 feet, pans to the left, pans to the right, goes forward another maybe 5 feet, pans to the left, pans to the right, looks down? Is that considered a good pilot?
That's a good operator.
Video-wise, that drives me nuts because
right,
they're not in it for the cinematic quality of the video at all. They're just in it. I don't know.
I'm just curious how you guys see it. Like,
I think,
what do you call
I think
it?
for GPS pilots, if you're flying cinematic, I think it's dynamic movement.
Yeah.
So if you're moving the aircraft and the camera while focusing on a subject, or panning and moving the camera, I think that you could see it in video. The editing is a whole different other element.
Learning to use ADDI mode.
Somebody could be a great pilot and a shitty editor.
True.
You know what I mean? Because they're learning.
Oh, editing is an absolute pain. If you take a 5-minute video, it'll take you an hour to edit the damn thing. Editing is becoming a hassle.
It can.
But when you
getting the right shot
in ADDI mode, they go with the wind, and you get a much smoother shot than the jerky one.
Yeah, but you don't have ADDI mode anymore for a lot of the birds that are GPS bird out now.
Can I say something?
I was going to add something about.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Drone Psyche. Charlie.
No. Well, it's like garbage in, garbage out. If you go with the intention that you're going to make a video, you set up your shots, and that makes, in the end, it makes it easier to edit because you already have things planned out, and when you have the shot. If you got to do it over again, you'll do it again. So that's important as well. You know,
People
Well
always say
said,
look
Charlie.
for the dynamic shots, but it could just be the music for me. That's how it is for me.
They should
If I
match.
hear
it's all of that.
so it's
Yeah.
it is all of that. But for me, like the music is first and foremost.
Yeah.
If I don't hear a tune or something I like, then I can't visualize what I'm gonna do.
That drives me insane.
Quick question. Quick
Matt
comment.
will go beats to the. He'll go cut to the beat of the music. It just adds an hour onto your video editing time.
Yeah, too much of that. Because I was getting into that as well. I was like, you know, it's good every once in a while, but it gets kind of monotonous when you do it every time, every beat.
Anyway, in regards to Lon Denard's comment, he goes, "There's a difference between pilot and cinematographer. I thought in order to be a good cinematographer, you have to be a good pilot. They kind of go hand in hand."
No, you mean Lauren?
Well, no, because now you're talking about something.
Oh, Lauren. I'm sorry, Lauren. I thought I said Lon.
It's something you don't care about, and that's called knowing the camera, knowing your ISOs, the ISO, the shutter, the focal point, the f-stop. Whether we're stuck at f2.8, the Mavic 2 Pro can go from f2.8 up to f11.
Right.
So shutting down your focus and opening up your ISO or changing your shutter, you can get the better shot and all that. Where these new ones like the Air 2S, they were turned around and put a fixed focal of f2.8 on it again. It's like sometimes DJI goes a little bit backwards when they go forwards, you know?
Well, anyway, I was just curious as to how people see what a good pilot is or not good pilot. How about in the FPV world, Drone Psyche or Al or Ed? What do you consider a good pilot? One that doesn't crash?
You're always going to crash in FPV.
I know. You know what I find interesting?
It's going to happen.
Ed came up with this many moons ago, and I never agreed with it. Is you ain't flying unless you're crashing. And then again, once you crash and your drone breaks, you ain't flying either. So,
you're back to not flying.
Other than in baseball, you can get up to bat and fail 1 out of 3 times and be considered good, right? But 333 average is good in baseball.
Real good.
It's kind of the same thing with it seems with FPV and drone flying because it's
now
like
you got the people with the new DJI FPV who are actually trying to get better quality video out of it.
And I get that because now you can do a little bit higher speed and more of a twisting and turning kind of thing.
I'll be honest with you. I get when I fly FPV, it's more freedom of flying and not worrying about editing it. What the video looks like.
It's two
is it
different.
Going to be up to snuff? Yeah, dude. I just like flying.
Exactly. It's two different, complete different things.
I think both styles of flying have the same approach with video. They both should tell a story.
Well, that's for you. My story is Carlos is having fun, or the other story is Carlos is having fun buzzing Charlie. I mean,
Look at Unlimited Vertical says a good pilot in the GPS world, as far as we're concerned, is part photographer, part director, editor, and of course the pilot.
Yep.
Because you're up there for a reason.
Right.
Well, for us, if we're doing commercial work, you're up there for a specific reason. If not, you can be the best pilot in the world. If you're not getting a good quality shot, you ain't getting paid.
So what constitute a good quality shot?
Giving the customer what they want.
Smooth piloting, not jerky movements.
Well, depends on the job.
You can't do the jerky movements.
No job wants jerky movements.
No jerky at all? Okay.
Well, I've seen a lot of jerky movements.
I'm saying if you're getting paid, you're not.
No.
Yeah.
Ed, nothing from you, Ed.
Well, I mean,
Alfredo got your tongue.
No, I was waiting for a place to say something, but Mike brought up a good point. I like what Night Train said. If you ain't crashing, you ain't trying. It means you're not pushing yourself to try more. That's all.
Try what more?
Well, like when you guys do those dives. And
the maneuvers and stuff?
I've seen Ed go through on the back of a pickup truck. He'll have the ladder there. How many times have we seen him go through the ladder? You know, that's some pretty damn good flying.
Shooting gaps.
Gaps.
Yeah.
Trying to stay level when you're flying in acro mode.
But if you make it 50% of the time, is that good?
Aren't you always getting better?
Well, that's what you hope, but that's what it's like. I remember comparing it once to I give a child a car. Well, you only crashed 3 times. You're okay. You're doing all right. But you were trying. It's like, how do you separate it? It's kind of a, what's the word?
FPV is coordination, though, isn't it? Hand-eye coordination.
It's a whole, yeah. And that's the other thing
if you're into the flippy floppies, you got to kind of know what you're doing before you
where and when. Yep.
Right.
That's what I find the hard part when I'm flying FPV. That's why I usually just cruise and stuff like that, because I can't come up with a move fast enough and then execute it on my sticks. I'm just not there yet. But I prefer just cruising, man.
I like just cruising, shooting gaps. But I mean, there's some people that just throw in way too many what we call flippy floppies. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Twist and flips, and it's not even, because I kind of like the idea of, no, not the idea. I try to make it like I'm a bird and I'm flying and I'm the actual bird. That's to me flying. I don't know. Oh, here's the other thing is that I know people have an issue with is the quality of the video. As far as some people with, in the GPS world, because they're into photography and all that flashing and breakup, it's annoying to some people, and some people it makes them sick. But that's the least, well, to me, the least important is the photography aspect of flying. It's the thrill of flying, like Al said earlier. You just want to fly. You could really care less about what you're capturing.
Yeah,
right?
I don't have a monkey on my back when I'm editing FPV footage.
No pressure.
And I know it's not going to get a lot of likes. It's not going to get a lot of looks.
But it's not about that. You're just sharing it.
No.
I
enjoy it.
But in addition is,
Charlie, when
you fly GPS, no, really just put your hand up and I'll shut up.
Shut up.
No, but when you fly GPS, I'm sorry, let me rephrase that. When I watch somebody else fly GPS and the video isn't great, it could be Ed or Charlie, showing a video, you appreciate what the person's doing in the flying and what he had to do to fly wherever he flew, not the video quality of while he was flying. Does that make sense? You know what I'm saying? You're looking more at the technique, or you're appreciating the person's technique over the quality of the video. That's what I'm getting at. Charlie.
I'm going to say it because I'm a musician, so I put it in musical terms. For me, it's like with the video and the breakup and everything, it's kind of like punk rock, the Sex Pistols. There's a cool, edgy aspect to it. And then you have your, mainstream pop, and that's your camera drone. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's just different. I think it adds to it, in a way. Not that I don't appreciate the HD quality of FPP, but I kind of like the edginess of it not being, so pristine. Kind of adds to it.
Does the simulator really help in FPV?
Muscle memory.
Not to me.
You never used it.
Yeah,
how many times have you ever flown a simulator, Edward?
I tried the simulator. I didn't like it. And I especially didn't like it because you can't put the goggles over your eyes. At least I didn't know how to do that. You know what I mean?
I get that.
To actually get the view and stuff so you can get kind of real life feeling for it.
I have a workaround for that. I do it with VR. I play liftoff in a virtual desktop in VR, and it works really well. But I didn't use a simulator, and it wasn't until maybe like 3 weeks into it, and I have to say, that's how I learned how to do my rolls with that, and then it translated really well in the real world. So
right, it's muscle memory. It teaches you what do I need to do with the sticks to make the drone do such and such. It's a whole. I'm sorry, Ed, real quick. It's a whole lot more forgiving on a liftoff than it is in real life. And I agree with FPV is more intense with Stevie. Go ahead, Ed. I'm sorry.
Well, I was just going to say the main thing the simulator helped me do was coordinate my turns in air mode. That's what it really helped me with.
Hey,
but
Brian,
I never could get my simulator to fly like any of my real birds flew. And that was probably because of my computer being too slow or whatever.
But some people go into the settings and they actually mess with the PIDs and the tuning and all that, even on the simulator.
Oh,
I think that's available. Yeah.
I wouldn't do that on the simulator. Hell no.
Well, why not? You can experiment.
Is it the same? Is it going to be the exact same experience?
It's
I
never
don't
going to
think-
be
Flying?
exact the same. You have wind, you have different winds, you have Charlie next to you crying about his drone broken. So there's a lot of distractions, different things. No, I'm only kidding. It's not really that similar, I wouldn't say. What do you think, Al?
Hey, Dan.
I did the
simulator.
simulator a little bit, and I didn't like it.
Which
I
one
didn't
did you
like
do?
it
I'm
at
just
all.
curious. Not that it matters.
I think I had liftoff.
Liftoff.
Was it Steam or something like that? You have to
Yeah,
give it to or
Liftoff.
something like that.
Yeah. That's the one I've been using when I use it.
Yeah.
Unlimited
If I could,
vertical, it helped him use.
if I could hook it up to my goggles, which I don't think you can, I think it would be a benefit. But it's not real world, at least not for me. It doesn't feel that way.
Well, that's cool to know. He flew the entire winter with the simulator, and when he flew his first FPV, he could do most of the basics.
Yep.
And then you have the freaks of nature like Charlie who pick it up like really quick and does really well really quickly. But, oh, you know what? Here, there's another topic. Can we touch on?
Well, Stevie's saying that editing FPV is faster for the style of video, right? And I would agree to that. You could just throw rock and roll on that thing and be jamming through trees and all that shit. When you're getting down to these GPS cameras, picking music is a royal pain in the ass. I mean,
You know what's great though? When I was flying, we did a personal live stream, and Carlos and Ed were like kind of tutoring me with the Sky Droid, and they were playing music while I was flying, and that's maybe another technique that you could probably incorporate in a lot of pick your music, and then if you can bring it in your play it while you're flying.
I don't know. If I got Running with the Devil from Van Halen on there, I'm going fucking balls out.
Well, you would only play what your intention is. I'm saying you could take it to that level.
Another thing I wanted to talk about, and what motivated me or what inspired me with this topic is, and I heard somebody say something about, I've been flying 5 years. Okay, you fly 5 years, but in the time in 5 years, you flew 6 packs in a week. Then you get somebody like this guy who in one sitting will fly 40 packs in one sitting. So does flight, for somebody to say, I've been flying 5 years, 3 years, 2 years, does it really mean anything? Or should they be saying, well, I've flown this many packs? Or you understand what I'm saying? I don't think they equivocate one with the other.
It's
Time
just
flying
like
and
in
packs.
a real plane with the real pilot. They don't count how long you've been flying a plane. They count how many hours you have in a plane.
In
It's
the
all
air,
about hours. It's all about
Right.
time in the air.
So it has nothing to do with, you could say, I could say I've been flying 10 years, but I flew 3 packs, a week. And I
Who's
suck.
tracking how many packs they've done over 5 years?
But
All I'm saying is it
DJI
doesn't have anything to do with,
DJI tracks it. It tracks
but it
how
has
many
nothing to
flights
do with
you've
the
done and how
time.
many hours you've got.
somebody tells me they've been flying for 5 years. It means nothing. How much have you been flying in that 5 years?
Like
That's
I said,
what I'm getting at.
and we were talking about this earlier. I've been playing guitar for like 35 years, but my skill set stopped probably after 15. I've been probably playing the same way as I have. And I think it's just different for everyone. You get to a certain level of flying or anything that you're interested in, and it's up to you at a certain point. Maybe some people, for me, I didn't push myself, and I didn't learn jazz. I didn't learn, speed metal.
Speed. What is speed metal?
Whatever, shredding,
Oh, shredding. That makes it more clear. How about for you guys?
Oh, that's like Eddie Van Halen.
Yeah, exactly. So
2-minute pieces he puts in
Oh,
there,
okay.
like Eruption.
So when someone says they're flying for 5 years, maybe they hit whatever they felt was their goal 3 years ago. Doesn't make them a bad.
It has nothing to do with good or bad. It has nothing to do with being a good or bad pilot. It just
it
has
really
nothing to do with
It has
being
to do with knowing your drone, drone
also.
that you're flying, what it does when you push that stick, where it's going to go, how fast it's going to go. And for you guys, you've only got 3 minutes with your S2s. I don't know what you're flying. Battery packs.
Yeah.
You're looking for the most enjoyment inside of 3 minutes, right?
3 to 5 minutes.
Yeah, but you need to bring a bunch of packs with you. I personally, I don't know how he does it. He'll go out and fly 2 or 3 packs and be satisfied. That's like just rubbing it a little bit and seeing what happens.
I think hours in the air is GPS, right? Because you can't really determine hours with FPV.
If you go on
there's no
DJI, that DJI has that counter that you're at
miles
flights now. Yeah, whatever it is.
Doesn't in hours and miles.
I flew in 1 year over 1 million plus feet, according to the DJI app.
Get out of here.
I kid you not. If I bring up my Go 4 app, it'll
over 1
say
million miles.
Feet.
Oh, feet. Okay.
That's a big difference right now.
Did I say miles? If I said miles, I
don't know.
apologize.
It could be me.
No, I meant feet.
Air data keeps track of that too from the DJI logs. Now, as far as I'm concerned, for guys like me and Al, that's only what we want to put up, and we don't have to sync every flight. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of my recreational flights, I won't sync them. What the hell? Why waste I'm paying for air data. It's $14.95 a month. Why am I going to put up junk recreational flights?
Don't you have unlimited flights on your package?
No, you only have 3,000 flight records on the free one.
And what does it drop
anything
off
and
the last
everything
one?
I do, whether it's test flights,
you can't archive those.
I'm counting those.
Let me pull it up and see.
You can't archive your older flights.
I don't know.
Hey, Marcel off Access FPV is a pilot. I've been at drone
I saw
pilot for
that.
25 bills, 3 RTS, 50 repairs. That's a good one. 2 soldering tips, 100 pieces of shrink tubing, and 1,500 crashes.
That's impressive to keep all those records.
Oh, yeah.
I like that.
Oh, I was an aircraft mechanic, and none of that counts. Now, somewhere on here, I don't put up my flights anymore. I don't coordinate anymore.
I wonder if I could remember my DJI Go 4 app information.
You just need to log in.
Air data.
Yeah, but a lot of that Go 4, a lot of the Go 4 files in that app sometimes don't work. There's a lot of flights that I had uploaded that were never shown up.
Same here.
For whatever reason.
The Fly app, I noticed that too.
Now, you can upload flights that you want, or you can have it coordinated. Air Data has an app that actually coordinates with and here's something else we were talking about the other day. Look at the battery temperatures on here, 163 degrees.
Oh,
is that good? Normal?
That's bad.
No, that's not normal. I think it's 104 degrees, isn't it?
130 is the limit.
Wow.
The limit.
So is that where the person's flying or bad mechanics?
No, it's 100 degrees outside, like it is right now in California, right? And you're flying a hot bird that's generating its own heat. Then you got the motors. Besides the battery heating up, the motors are heating up.
Is that one particular
if you got
flight?
a lot of wind, it's going to heat up more because the bird is fighting the wind the whole time.
It says the hottest battery temperature, so maybe, Charlie. Maybe that is one flight.
Does it tell you? Yeah, it should tell you which drone it is.
Tells you which. Let me make this bigger. Oops.
Oh, there you go.
Hey, Charlie, now that I'm downloading this app, can I fly one of your drones?
Which app? Oh.
I'm just kidding.
That was 20 minutes in.
I want to fly your bugs. Sorry.
Yeah, you could do that.
That's insane. You should never be over 130. Like that right there is your max temperature. These batteries won't take that kind of heat.
Yeah,
that's why you guys' battery in Florida are all swelling up.
That's right.
They really won't. What is this, my badge shit? All right, Steve Carpenter and I discovered this. You can put this on your webpage, Al. They've got
the badge?
Yeah, if you're interested in that. How many hours and how many flights and all that. But it doesn't...
Nothing against it. It just seems pretty cheesy.
Because it doesn't specify actual safety.
Wow.
It says drone safety verified, but no, there's no crashes in there? Come on. I don't know. I stopped putting flights on here, but I should stop paying also. On the Air Data has a free account where you can get up to 6 batteries. So if you're a DJI guy, you can get up to 6 batteries, and I think it's 3,000 flights, isn't it, guys? And
No idea.
For the Pro?
you can create maintenance records. The DJI Air 2S is supported. The FPV, I know, is supported. Okay. New firmware version available. What's that? I'm not doing any more firmware updates ever. Ever.
You still didn't fix that, huh?
No.
Well, Jim, legally, you're supposed to as a Part 107 pilot. You're supposed to have all your updates up to spec.
I'm reporting
Right.
them. FAA police.
Right now, I'm not a Karen, everyone.
What did they do with that Air 2S and all of a sudden it actually flew less than it was getting before? The latest update, wasn't it?
He's talking about range, the signal.
Yeah. The
I thought
latest.
that was on a smart controller with the Air 2S.
Oh wow, that too. Now that wouldn't that piss you off, Al? Did you buy the new Autel smart controller?
No, I canceled it.
Good.
I canceled it.
Good.
Yeah.
Holy
I thought
cow.
about it, but I canceled that shit.
Not a lot of people, but hey, Marcel, I have been drone pilot for 25. Oh, okay, that's
I
what
saw
you were
that.
talking about. Yeah.
That was good.
He said he was only kidding, too.
Man, I thought he had records.
Lauren, I use Air Data to keep track of the flights and hours. I'm going to start trimming that to just the flights that count for me, because it was I have the automatic update and I shut it off, because if you put it up, if you start the bird out, it'll automatically track it back to Air Data. And I'm sitting here, like the other day when you called, I was charging all my Inspire batteries. If I sit there, because I'll put the Phantom 4 up and just run the batteries, what do I need an Air Data record of that for? That to me, that's maintenance.
Yeah.
And it's,
Maybe you can
the app tell
upload it
you-
still and then use a note. Put a note next to that flight stating that it's a test flight.
you can, but you're using up data records, and there's a maximum to how many data records you can have for your paid
subscription.
And I'm on the Pro, and the only thing up from that is the Enterprise version, which I don't even want to know what that costs, because that also gives you, like the SkyDroid, it also gives you the view, live view.
Hey, can I do an unboxing on your channel here?
Oh God, what are you unboxing?
As long as you're not unboxing a dildo.
Adrian Mateo
forget
sent
it.
me a box.
Really?
He actually
Yeah,
sent
man.
you something?
Yes, he said he was. He's in the middle of making babies and preparing, so
I
it
thought
took
you
him
were
a little
supposed to
while.
pay for that if he didn't use it.
Pay for what? I missed something. I know there's a joke in there.
No. Get your mind out of the gutter. No, I thought it had something to do with that. If you didn't keep it, you would buy it.
Well, he didn't ask for money, and I'm not a Barnum and Bailey participant, so I'm not offering. I got
Hey,
a pair of goggles that, Charlie, we can bring to the flying field and give ride-alongs.
that's a ride along right there.
So that's Adrian's white flag. He's given up.
That's
I
right.
think so.
Right there.
Yeah.
What?
We
What
also
happened?
have a new. He lost it in the tree.
You can
You
use that
gave
for.
up.
You can use that.
This
for,
I'm going to use to pick my nose because that's about as good as it's.
That'll
anyway.
work. But that work with liftoff, right?
I think so. Oh, charger, a charger,
Ah,
and
2 and 1S.
and stickers,
Some
props,
Right.
and
It's like the Wonderama grab bag.
parts, and cheap 18650, and the creme de
Oh,
la
sweet.
creme,
He wiped his hands of that thing.
creme de la creme
Batteries.
batteries. One,
So
two,
Adrian said goodbye to FPV.
No.
Said goodbye to
He's got
FPV.
his DJI FPV
Yeah.
drone now.
Oh.
Thank you, Adrian Mateo, by the way. I appreciate that. And I'm going to make sure that if I don't put any of this to use, I'm not going to let it sit so I can watch it and count my stuff. I'm going to give it away to someone.
There you go.
Because I hate hoarding crap or stuff that I'm not using.
Third Eye View, Ron Brown. Hello. Did I say hello to Brian from TDR Drones?
Charlie, I'm going to give you 2 of
He
these
was in here
props.
earlier. I'm sure he's still listening.
Thanks.
I'm going to share. Okay.
So Adrian isn't a cheap bastard. That's good to know.
No, not at all. He actually paid for shipping. He didn't ask. What does this say?
I can't believe you gave it up.
Travel distance 1,641,200 feet. That's how much I've traveled in 1 year in the drone flying that I did.
How do you know that? Where's that? What's that on?
On the app.
It has your numbers.
Is that the DJI app?
Yeah, DJI Go 4 app.
Don't you still have the your GPS drone, Carlos? Or did you sell it?
I traded it for other shit, which was a whole nother story. But yeah, I don't have it. Flight record. What else?
As far as I'm concerned, I haven't hit that update flight records button. Have you, Al, on the DJI?
I try to, you know how you, what's it called? Where you hit that little circle and it kind of rebuffs it and stuff from all the flights. I'm telling you, I do that. Synchronize. There you go. Thank you. And a lot of the flights are still missing. A lot of my flights I've had on there. It's not showing up.
It does that with me because I fly on 2 different phones sometimes.
Yeah, I was going to say maybe it's the devices I'm not using, which I don't.
Holy cow, is that possible?
Switch between everything.
I was getting aggravated because if I started up the drone and just put it up in the air to waste battery time, to run the batteries through,
right?
It was recording it and using up a flight record. And I said, this is enough.
Now I have on my app flight time. Sorry, Al, go ahead.
But if you have a full pack of batteries or whatever you want to burn a battery just to, not store the battery fully charged, isn't it better to just put the battery in the drone, power it on, and just leave it standing, or is it better to let it hover?
No, I put it up about 150 feet, and I'll just circle it around or something.
All right.
Ideal is to go out and fly it, but
I run them down.
That's what you do with drones.
On the Phantom 4, I run them down to 5%.
Quick question. Over here it says flight times. What does that mean? Hours? No, right?
Hours. Your hours, yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Time in the air.
449.
That's it.
And that's in 1 year. In 1 year.
That's all you have.
That's a little? That's not a lot?
That's a pittance.
How much is yours, Charlie?
No.
And just for the record, that's one. That's one. Then I have another one here. Then I have another one here. It says 246. Then after that, 133, and then 82.
They do it for each bird. Keep swiping left.
Yeah,
that's what I just did. Yeah.
Yeah, they'll do it for each bird.
I got mine's about a year and a half. I got 372 flights, 46 and a half hours, and 525 miles.
Miles? It gives you miles?
Yes.
Mine doesn't give me miles.
I'm pretty sure flights is just a number of flights. It could be 1 minute or 10.
Yeah.
I think the fastest I went was 36 with the Mavic Air with the speed behind me.
There's the link, Mike.
Anyway, in my short career, I did a lot of drone flying.
Carlos, you ever consider flying a GPS drone again?
Nah. What for? Honestly, I'm not into the photography. It's the reason I bought the Mavic Air to begin with was not because it took good pictures or good video. It's something that flew in the air and that would come back to me after all the what do they call that? All the research I did. I needed something idiot-proof, perfect for me. And sure as shit, that was the one that I got. It was $1,000 basically when I got it. I had extra batteries. I used to go out and fly from morning till afternoon. I even made that solar charger just so I could charge batteries on the field, not come home. I loved it. Hobby, anything that flew. And then I saw the speed that came with the FPV ones. And that was, in the beginning, it was intimidating. But then after that, I said, all right, I think I'm going to like this. So I tried with the Tinyhawk.
How long ago did you make that solar charger? Because I thought that was pretty cool, actually.
That was 3 years ago, this summer.
That was
and it
a
works.
nice charger, yeah.
I charged the guy's Phantom batteries on that charger. So it works just like 100, 120, AC. It did the job. Kept up. But it was also fun to just do. I don't know. Once you get into this hobby, you get into crazy stuff. Right, Charlie?
Yes, sir. I always fly camera drone, though. I unlike you, I don't.
I just have no interest.
No, I get it. Yeah, but I still do because I like the video aspect of it. So that's what.
Yeah, but what am I going to video that? I don't really.
No, that's fine.
For the last 10 times that you took out your FPV, how many times did you take out the video drone?
No, without a doubt, I'm flying less of the camera drone. However, when I do the camera drone, I think my videos are better because I'm actually going to a place that's worthy of filming rather than my first 6 months it was me flying my backyard, right? Because I was lazy, So now when
you're talking about the camera drone.
The camera drone.
Yeah.
So now when I actually use it, I think it's a better video.
There, guys. Now look at Matt. He'll go get up at 3 a.m. to go drive somewhere.
Well, I give these guys that wake up early in the morning to do these sunrise flights. It's like,
no, that's crazy.
That's.
I can do it.
I like the live streams too with the camera drone.
Well, you did that one. You should put that up. That was flying. That one video that you did. Remember, I was watching.
That is up.
Is it up?
Yeah.
That was some flying.
What are we talking about?
Which drone psyche put the drone up in the air, and he wasn't just going up and going like this.
I was flying it like an FPV.
He was flying it like a freaking drone.
Let me see. I got Stevie's I wanted to show first.
Yeah, definitely. That one's very good. Everybody, I'm going to mute myself and listen.
Oh, that'll be a change.
Yeah, you may
enjoy it.
Yeah.
I have something for all of you.
Let's get the audio on here. Okay, there we are. This is Stevie Capture Life Connection. Let's put it on wide
Meetup.
And play. Oh, this is when you met up with Max Air 420?
Yes. And we have to do that again.
All right, we on a little mission this morning. We're gonna hit this. I got the DJI FPV. I got the Air 2S. Got Carlos behind me. Now I got Charlie Mafia behind me and Drone Bum. We're gonna hit this spot. See what's going on.
You guys humped it, huh?
That was my drone that just took off.
Yeah, that's a great spot, man.
Absolutely. I'd love to fly that spot.
Man, that was pretty good.
The way he caught it going around, I thought so too.
That's not easy to do.
I'm telling you, that's why I'm pushing this video, because it's just all good.
Carlos, who was flying that 5-inch? That was yours? Just there?
No, that was his. I flew a 3-inch there with a DVR. Did you see my train chase? Al, you didn't see it? Oh, okay.
No, I did see it. I did see it.
We played
There's a handsome guy. Yeah. Well, I don't know if Al, 100%. Look, that was the other thing, that this guy wouldn't move. Drone's coming at him. He put this in fast motion. And he was merciful because he caught me with my hands and my freaking thumbs shaking.
FPV drone go down. So we're on a search and rescue mission right now, kind of split up a bit.
Is that the one that at the front?
Not sure.
This is where Drone Bum picked up a pet and brought it home.
Oh shit! How long did it take you guys to find that one that was missing? The drone that was missing?
10-15 if tops. We had 5 of us.
Look at how high that grass is.
The grass is over.
Yeah, Tick City.
We couldn't let Charlie in there because we weren't sure if he'd come out.
Damn.
Such a prick, Charlie.
Close to it or something. Got it. Woo.
That guy was funny.
Were y'all looking for?
Right here, the guy that's holding it. The guy right there.
Yeah.
He's a funny guy. He reminds me of me, but hillbilly.
Enjoying the day with fellow drone pilots. Of course, our target goal is this amazing structure here. Now, if you're really good at flying FPV drones, this is a crazy playground. I'm not that good, and I'm still having a blast. So let's get into some of the shots from the DJI FPV and the Air 2S.
See, he's moving backwards. The camera's moving.
Yeah. That's a dynamic movement right
there. That's drone flying with video.
So
and the
how
whole
can you
thing.
say you don't like cinematic cameras then?
I like the shorts that he's doing. I'm not going to sit there and watch 5 or 6 minutes of it.
Well, you
Probably.
can still do
It
30
depends.
miles an hour.
You know what? That's not totally true. There's some videos that are actually interesting that are GPS, but it's like watching National Geographic.
A lot of us watch National Geographic.
Well, that's why I have the experience. They're all
these are places I'll never be, so I do watch them.
I understand.
You know what I mean? I'm never going to go up there.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I watch them on TV. Smooth.
See, this doesn't show how tall that grass is. When I was watching it in yours, Carlos, I didn't realize it was that high.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
That was part of the fear factor.
Weed.
Yep.
That was part. Actually, Max referred to it as hay, but I'm not sure if that's accurate. I don't know.
And no interference with the
Oh
remote?
yes, we did. Yeah, we did.
Yeah,
we had to take
turns.
We had to take turns.
All right.
This was a nice shot.
Actually, didn't Drone Bum's recent video? He took out Max.
Yes, that's right.
That was Max's video.
But those angle shots, the way he's turning and all that, you're not going to do that with the GPS drone. Gives you that jet plane feeling.
Well, there is FEP mode that you can do with
Yeah, on the Air 2S.
Oh.
I don't know about the Air 2.
Did you see the brakes? Thank God.
I think the Air 2 does it.
How long were you guys there for?
Day?
It was really nice.
1 hour?
Well,
It was the whole day it was over 12 hours from start to finish.
The guys are going to continue. They're going to another location. I'm not sure where, but I'm going to catch up with the family and do other things. So thanks for watching the video. Peace.
Well done.
Yeah.
Like I said before, that was a great video. Except for that part. No, I'm like. We left Charlie's around 7:30, and I don't think we got home till about 9:30 that night.
9 o'clock.
Yeah.
It was about an hour and a half drive both ways.
We saw some deer, some wildlife, had some good food, Dominican food at the restaurant. Yummy.
That was off the hook.
Yep. All keto friendly for all those who no. And hopefully we'll go back again in the fall, or maybe even sooner than that. We're possibly going to go into Jersey next weekend, Charlie.
That's right. Need to RSVP by Thursday.
I think I'm good for it.
Right.
But you haven't figured out if you're bringing me back or not.
We could talk about it offline.
Okay.
Hey, Matt's trundling around Brisbane today.
Oh, it's trundling.
Hey, Matt.
I bet there's a little bit of prancing in there too. You know, Matt.
No comment. Trundling about.
Mike's still on his motorcycle. He got a half hour in today in the pouring rain. Oh, I hate that. I hate that.
You know, that hurts. It can hurt.
Yeah, it does.
There's nothing worse than being soaked down to your underwear and you're stuck in that. Even in Florida, it's terrible.
It sucks.
Yeah.
I did it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I'd do it anymore.
I had a pair of
Ride a motorcycle.
fake leather gloves, and it was raining. And when
They
you take the gloves off, your hand is black
Okay.
because they're fake gloves.
Yep.
None of this OJ crap, because when a wet leather glove dries, it dries 2 sizes smaller than it was originally.
I have a question for Mike. I don't know if you can answer it. How do you ace the test? You either pass or fail, I thought, as far as the riding part, not the.
When I took the writer's course and it was the last portion of the test, you had to score higher than a 17. And every time you messed up on a turn or something like that, or you went off the lines, they dinged you.
Oh, really?
With a total amount of points, and they just deducted from there.
Gotcha.
He had to take
Anything that means you got a perfect score.
I don't remember them saying anything other than make left turns, make right turns, do the figure 8, and do a circle at a slow speed this way, that way.
You took yours at the DMV, or did you go to a motorcycle course to get it done?
Well, no. I would DMV, I guess. It would be technically DMV. But I did a motorcycle course, 2 classes, 3 classes just to train or to practice.
Yeah, so when I did the motorcycle course, it was like 4 days or 3 days or something like that. You had to pass the test. It was all written first in class. You passed the test, then you moved on to the actual physical course on the bike, and then you passed the test, the physical test there. Then you had to go to the DMV to get your license, to get all the picture taken and all that other crap.
Right.
That's what Mike did do. He had a written test. He showed me. Look, he got his hands dyed black too. In the rain today. I
had the people that brought the motorcycle. They brought the bike. They gave me a helmet. It had a mic, a speaker in it, and then the lady was behind me in a car telling me what to do. And that's how we did the test.
Your wife
was pretty cool.
No.
Like old style driving, New York driving tests.
I mean, we're talking about it. Yeah, but obviously she can't ride on the bike with me, so she's behind me.
I never heard of that before.
That was the worst experience on that motorcycle course. The bikes they have there are fucking small.
Oh yeah, they were little. I think it was a 250.
Small, yeah, Suzuki 250 I was on.
Yeah.
It was that or even a big old dirt bike.
See, I don't understand that. They do the same thing here. You can't take the test on the bike you ride. I'd rather take it on the bike I ride and I know.
I'm surprised because you can do that with the car, right?
Yes.
You can bring your own car. So why not the own motorcycle? That's because some idiot decided that was a good idea. But I don't know. Anyway.
I don't know when that came about, but I got my motorcycle license back in 1975. So there was nobody behind me, Carlos. Bluetooth wasn't even invented.
Right. So how did they get you to do what to do what you had to do?
It was a written test or some shit.
Well, that you do, but then you have to do the actual driving, the driving test.
In Hop Hog, Long Island, New York, there's no place to sit there and take a motorcycle test. You know where the DMV is, right? It's in like the courthouse.
Right.
There's no. And then again,
a parking lot.
I don't want to say I'm old, but then again, when I first got my driver's license, there was no picture. There was none of that shit. It was a piece of cardboard paper that said your name and had your driver's license number on it.
Wasn't that just a temporary?
Nah. Remember before New York had picture driver's licenses? They didn't get them till the 80s.
I've always had a mugshot on me. I don't know.
Me too. But again.
I got my wallet stolen, so I don't have my New York driver's license anymore. Any of that old stuff. I had my Marine Corps ID in there, all that crap. But I was an idiot. I left it on the dashboard and ran into a friend's house. Couldn't have been more than 5 minutes. It was stolen. That
Oh,
way.
man.
Hello, drone bum.
Paulie!
Hey, Paul.
Paul's out there. Why am I not seeing some of these chats? Oh, that's why.
Does he run? He rides a 750?
Who?
For your road test. Okay. I owned a Honda 750 for a couple of years. I even had it bored out to an 836. I like that bike, man. Parts, you could find parts everywhere. It was a great bike. I remember tuning setting the points with a matchbook cover. That's how easy those bikes were. The leather gloves.
Steve said he had a good time flying with you, prick.
Hey, just don't ever tell anybody anything good about me. I told him. If anybody asks, just tell them I'm a prick.
You don't have to worry about that, Carlos.
It can't go down from there, right?
Exactly.
There's no way to go from there.
Lower bar.
It was a pleasure flying with you guys. Thanks for a great time.
And I hope we get to do it again, actually.
Yeah.
Even if it's not that spot, somewhere else. Do you guys have his phone number? I don't have any contact information from him. I think Drone Bum does.
Yeah, he does.
So you guys can
It's Paulie.
make it happen.
It's not
Paulie.
Drone Bum. It's Paulie.
Same difference.
Nah, come on, get it right. Let me hear you say it.
Paulie.
There you go. There you go.
Paulie. PP. Paulie prick.
Toss a little Long Island in there.
So
Paulie.
crash a lot.
Carlos is, that's, no, never mind. Yes, I am a prick. And I'm
Hey.
good at it. It comes natural.
Charlie, why don't you tell us how it is flying with your nemesis over there, Carlos? The
What's
videos
like?
we played the last 2 weeks, he's constantly bumping into you and everything.
Oh, that's the least of it. He's always.
Sorry.
No, I'm not complaining because he pushes me, and he sets up these challenges, and they usually end up being a bad crash and sometimes a future repair. But to Ed's point, you're not flying unless you crash, and I identified with that as a newbie because I felt like I wasn't crashing enough, and sure as hell it was because I wasn't pushing myself, and I did some crashing yesterday. But the payoff is that I felt yesterday was a milestone breakthrough for me with the way I was flying. And
With that guy you hit, you mean, right? That was
the
a
guy.
milestone.
Hey, if you play that video,
I think he should play that video.
You'll see it. The sun glare was in.
It doesn't matter. That was
Out of nowhere.
irresponsible. It could have been a child.
Like an
What were you going to
apparition.
do if it was a kid?
I do what I did to him yesterday. Apologize.
You didn't apologize.
I did after
No,
you did.
Yeah. Al, he crashes into a guy. Granted, it's a little Tinyhawk, nothing drone. He goes, I
Right
just
in the
crashed
nuts.
into a guy. Go get it.
Let's you go get it.
Yeah.
What is it?
Did you go get it, Carlos?
He did.
Of course.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
That
is
ain't a
it
problem. People are
PSY? How do you spell that?
PSY. Yeah, CHE. Oh
I
no,
just
it's
like how
not.
you guys
It's not
fly.
up on his video.
No,
I
I
sent
don't-
it to you. I sent it to you, Jim. Remember earlier?
Oh, that little one on the phone?
Yeah. It was
I
a
can't
short
I like
play
how
one.
you guys fly these locations and nobody around gives a shit. Nobody's looking at the drone. Nobody's, you know what I mean?
I
It's
gotta
just the
tell you,
typical
They're
New York way.
clueless. You don't even hear it. I'm telling you what's more dangerous. Sitting down and watching these guys play golf or practice their golf swings and having a ball 6 or 8 feet land right next to you. Like, that's dangerous. I'm more afraid of that.
You want me to share?
Yeah, please.
I got it. Wait a minute. I want to play this one first. I love your openings, Charlie. I really do.
Oh, thank you.
I don't know how you did that, but I like it.
You did it, played it in reverse. What a mug.
I love that.
Charlie had wonderful, great moments, Ed, and guess what? Well, other than crashing just now, he wasn't recording.
I reported that.
Oh, that he recorded. Good job, Charlie. Such a prick.
Keep in mind, he's only flying 2 months in a week, if that much.
Is this audio safe to play, Charlie?
Yeah, it's royalty free.
Okay. Now, see, that kind of stuff I like. That coming through the branches and all that. I like that better than the flips and the flops.
But I would have liked to have done a roll out of that.
You don't want to watch it anymore because it actually can make you dizzy or just like, this is no fun anymore. My head's spinning.
When you watch this? Or the flippy floppy stuff?
The flippy floppy stuff, yeah.
Yeah. Who were we watching last week? They were doing a power dive. I didn't even know it. You know, remember you were saying they needed to pull back on the stick or something?
Could have been Charlie then. I'm not sure. I forget. But again, Charlie has only 2 months. So if somebody was to ask, Charlie, how long have you been flying for? 2 months. But if you see his videos, you would say, wow, okay. He's a fast learner or he's lying, one or the other. But he put, almost. But he did put the time and effort into it, and he's reaping the benefits now.
What were you telling us about the golf balls, the Asian golf? Oh, that was good.
Well,
yeah, he almost got out of there too.
Damn.
I think he has found it. Expecting it.
Whose car was it?
Carlos.
Oh, you're lucky.
And you probably got 4 X's and RX Boss and
That's a technical term.
For failsafe.
Yeah.
So why are you that far?
He's always complaining I fly too far.
Look at everything.
I was just right over there.
Yeah. With like more than a half dozen trees and a fence.
Now, doesn't that have to do with the RSSI?
Yes. No. Yeah. RSSI. Yes. RSSI. Correct. Where's the crash, Charlie?
I'll have to share that.
Yes. I think that's more interesting.
All right, pop it up. There it is. We got it.
You got it?
Yeah.
It should be right around here.
Just play the whole thing.
He hit a stranger 38 seconds in.
And the guy said nothing?
Look, wait. Look.
No.
Wait, come on.
Bam, right into him.
Look, like an apparition. It just came out of nowhere.
What's he, blind? What's he doing?
Is he blind? He's walking into a public park.
He was going to steal it.
Oh, it's a metal detector.
I don't know what it was. I think it's a golf ball picker up.
Did he just walk away? Did he just walk away?
Yeah.
And it is.
Charlie's laughing. Shame.
First of all, I'd rather get hit by that thing than a damn golf ball. I can tell you that right off the bat.
Yeah,
exactly. And you know how many families go to that park with their children and strollers?
Oh, shut up with your strollers.
He could have assaulted us with that metal detector.
He could have.
Surprised he didn't steal the drone. I really am.
No. It's New York, but it ain't that bad. If Paul was there, then they really would have ran away. Paul is my bouncer. When I hang out with Paul, he's the mediator.
Yeah,
Nobody wants to.
He's like he's like the negotiator there. He could diffuse anything.
Well, he's that good, huh?
Yeah.
It's the face. You look at it. Yeah.
Jim, did you play Ed's video?
No, I'm pulling it up.
There he is, the bum.
Copy the link.
Jerome Bum, I got to call you later and talk about something. Nothing terribly important. About this trip on Saturday. Saturday, right, Charlie?
Yes, sir.
Oh, no. Shit. Okay. I was entering, I don't know. When I did that, I copied the link from the chat and it opened StreamYard again. Where the hell? I don't know where. They got so much crap up. Is it called How Carlos and Charlie? Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Let me see.
Which one is that one?
It was in the chat.
I know, but where did Ed get it from? Is what I'm wondering.
I don't know.
My live videos. It's the Capture Live connection.
Oh, okay.
All right. On the count of three, name your.
No, this is from 863.
Just name it. Ready?
Oh, that's right.
3. Velociraptor. Favorite non-pornographic magazine to masturbate.
I don't want to be Will Ferrell. Next time, change it, Justin.
Who's the one guy you'd sleep with? John Stamos. What? Did we just become best friends? Yep. 3. Velociraptor.
That was funny.
Non-pornographic magazine to masturbate to. Good Housekeeping. Who's the one guy you'd sleep with? John Stamos. What? Did we just become best friends? Yep. Do you want to go do karate in the garage? Yup.
Charlie, how do they know we do karate?
I don't know. They must be spying. That actually did happen.
I hope you're talking about the meeting.
Not the good housekeeping part.
Yeah.
The karate part.
When you say that actually did happen, I didn't know it was the masturbating or what. Where's Ed's? I saw the link at my drones. Yeah.
That was the one, I think.
Oh,
Ed, that was the link I put up.
Yeah,
okay, good.
Kudos to Justin for that. Very funny.
He spends some times on these parody videos. He does.
It's great.
I got a kick out of it for sure.
The ones
you
he
did one
did.
of you too, Jim.
I just don't like the one. I don't like being Will Ferrell.
Oh my god!
I think I'm more like the other guy. No, I don't know.
John C. Reilly.
Whoever he is.
What is his name? He's in everything.
John C. Reilly.
Okay.
Right. I think so.
Never. What movie was that even?
John Stamos.
Step Brothers.
John Stamos is the one that did the show with the two little twins and the Family Matters, was it? Something like that?
Full House.
Full House, there you go.
He was the nanny or some shit?
I'm not sure how he played. I don't know. Not sure.
Something else I got to talk about before I
lose track.
Forget, yeah, which I do constantly anyway. I don't know what's going on. I'm getting old, I guess. This Windows 11 is coming out, and not everything is apparently going to be compatible with it. And besides the fact that it sits there and takes Android apps, because I was looking at this, right? Oh, big deal. It's going to have Android app integration in Windows 11. Like, do I care?
No.
But
first of all, I never want the latest version of anything. I like the bugs to get worked out first.
Oh, hell yeah. Apparently, it's all because of security.
Isn't it always?
This whole article here, I actually wasted my life reading it. And it's supposed to reduce malware. You know, what I thought maybe it was going to have some whiz bang stuff. You know, they never upgrade their video integration. Whatever happened to Windows Media Player? You know, they had an opportunity there, and they just screwed it all up.
When is the release date for this?
This is out now for developers, but they said maybe around Christmas. I'm not going to upgrade it.
Can you trundle and drive at the same time?
He's doing it.
I can only sashay Android, mate.
Gotcha.
Trundling
Good
backwards.
evening, Matt. Nice to see you. Glad to see you working.
Yeah, no, not working, mate. I'm just.
You're not working.
I've been out. No, I've been out since about 5 this morning. Bloody what else would I be doing at 5 this morning? Anyway, flying, I guess.
Looking for a sunrise.
Yeah, mate. Yeah. Unfortunately, that's the only time of day it happens. So, yeah.
Isn't that a coincidence?
Kind of sucks. Yeah, kind of sucks. I think I'm going to start to get into sunsets, I think. Bloody hell.
The one day
Sunsets,
Matt calls me while he was live driving, right? It was I don't know what the hell. It was before sunrise. And he's talking to me and he's saying, you know, I'm going to be going to fly this area and all that. I think you hit the end of a road, and he shows me where he's at. 50 feet from him was an airport control tower.
Yeah, the Air Force, mate. Wasn't just domestic. It was the Air Force. So I'd be a bit.
And you were able to take
there.
off too? Did you take off?
He was driving in his car.
Wow.
Yeah,
What's up,
I didn't take off there.
So then, going back to our original thing, there is no ever good reason, good location to fly out of line of sight. It's always wrong, no matter where you are or how safe you think it is. Is that fair to say? FAA rules?
That's the law. Yeah.
That's the law. Okay.
Unless they come out with this beyond visual line of sight, which is supposed to be when remote ID comes out. Now, how that changes how you fly, I have no idea. Because all that's going to do is tell the government where your drone is at. Has nothing to do with your skills.
Exactly.
You're beyond line of sight. People are already knocking into trees and towers and everything because they're moving left or right, because the vision sensors don't work unless you're in tight. What is that mode? T mode?
Tripod.
Yeah, I've never used it, so.
They come on with my freestyle 50 yards away.
I don't even know if tripod mode, if the sensors actually work. I've never even tried it.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
You tried it?
Yeah. They also turn on when it's doing automated.
Tripod.
They also turn on what, Matt?
They also turn on when you put it into an automated point of interest or some shit like that. It'll turn them on as well.
That makes
But apart
sense.
from that, they're useless.
Well, I tried point of interest mode. It took longer for me to set up the god blessed thing than doing it myself. So I just do it with my own thumbs. I roll to the left as I'm rolling, as I'm rolling the speed around, I roll the camera to the left, and I do point of interest myself. By the time you sit there and put the point of interest, then come back and then define the speed and the circle you want, screw all that. Just fly the damn thing.
Yeah, over and done with. Thanks. Next shot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
10 minutes to set it up. Yeah.
Hey, Matt, my last video I mentioned you. I did a little maintenance on my, what do they call that? On my camera. I could never duplicate, but I try to imitate your squeaky cameras. Can you play the first few seconds of that video, Jim, if I put it up?
Yeah.
All right, cool. I'll put it in the...
Yeah, do that. I like to see that.
It's all about Matt. And I even mentioned... well, you'll see. I don't know if you hear it.
This is the trundling one.
The volume is low. You got to boost the volume on that first little part.
Well, yeah. I'm recording off of the... oh, wait. Wrong one.
Moby 6.
Yeah.
Which one was it? The one,
my last video I just uploaded. I'll find it. I'll try to find it. But I tell you what, that little Moby 6, you can have a lot of fun with it. Size matters.
Just put your last video.
Oh yeah, if that works easier, yes.
It's quicker than what you're doing. You haven't found it yet.
Oh, I'm sorry. I have to push buttons on a phone. And
he's technically challenged. Give him a break.
I like the cameras on those Mavic 6s, mate.
Which one? You got Tinyhawk 2. What's different with the camera?
720 480 or 1080 60. A big difference.
Yeah, 1080, mate. 1080, massive difference. I mean, the quality that comes off that is just terrible.
I didn't know they were 1080.
But it flies. You can, if you get used to it, you can fly this little bird like nobody's business. Look how little this thing is. This is what I was flying in the mall. Just to give you an idea. Phone, quad.
Could have killed an 8-month-old. Taking them right out.
I think I see fingers coming off. I mean, look at Charlie. Look, Paul, you're me, Paulie.
You're a prick.
Freaking mosquito bite.
All
right, raise the volume and be quiet.
Be quiet? You're the only one we need to shut up.
Give it a little polishing. Matt North.
He was attempting to make the squeaky noise of cleaning the lens, but he didn't pull it off very well.
You didn't let him. You did not let him hear the last part. Can you go back a few seconds?
Give it a little polishing. Matt North. Vinci Resolve.
Did you hear me? Da Vinci Resolve.
You want me to play this or what?
It's up to you. You can bore him. It's not that long. 2 minutes. You could play, but this is the Mobula 6. What you can do with this thing.
I like the music.
YouTube friendly.
1080p, 60 frames.
That's awesome.
If I raise the volume, does the volume go up on your end?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Not bad for a little $120 drone.
That's not 20.
What batteries you use on them, mate?
120.
120. Oh, by the way, that's the other thing, Matt. I take the 450 or the 650 from the Freestyle, and I put a rubber band on the bottom, and I just put it right there.
How many minutes you get with that?
I have flown for over 4 minutes. Usually, Charlie, you have one of those batteries nearby? The small batteries they give you, if you're lucky, you get a minute and a half after the first 6 flights.
Now, the recording on that is done on the drone in an SD?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Awesome.
But
which pops out very
exactly. I was going to say
very easily.
Nah, some easier than others on some quads. Remember, Charlie? Oh, that's the battery they originally give you.
Yeah.
Can you tape it, Carlos? Where you put in the SD card? Can you put like a little piece of Scotch tape?
No, because it's right over the motor. It's right over the prop.
Okay.
What?
Don't crash.
Don't crash. Or the trick is, honestly, if you crash and you're not getting a little red flashing on the right screen, wherever you pick up your drone, look.
Yeah, it happened to me.
Yeah, right.
I'll tell you what, those damn SD cards, they can move when they fly out.
Yeah.
And where you land isn't always
look
where
2
the
feet
SD
away.
card. Yeah.
Just in that grass, or that little SIM card in that grass can be a biatch to find.
Yeah. Especially with
is there a maximum SD card size you can put in them? Sorry, mate.
No, it's just a micro.
Yeah, but is there a maximum
64 gigabytes?
I don't know. Carlos, is there a max SD card size for that?
Not that I'm aware of, but I use a 64.
Yeah, same here.
Okay, well, at least the 64 works. That's good.
Yeah.
The 64 give you a lot of video.
Hey, Matt.
Absolutely, at 1080. Yeah, mate.
I gotta show you something that came July 3rd. Now, how do I do this? Oh, I can't make myself bigger. How do I? I can't. Okay, so screw it. I'll do this.
You can solo yourself there, mate.
Can you see it?
Side.
I know you're driving.
What is it? A book?
Oh, what does it say, mate?
Oh, this is DaVinci Resolve 17. Studio 17. I ordered it January 5th.
Oh, you just got it.
Oh, shit.
And they came out with DaVinci 18 is out now.
Don't tell them that.
They originally sent me, now check this, a dongle in a plastic Ziploc sandwich bag with a little piece of paper from Adorama, okay?
Ate the
I'm
sandwich.
like, what the is this? You plug it in, nothing. It's a blank SD, whatever, USB SD thing. I'm like, you know, hell no. So I'm calling Ireland to talk to the guys over at Black Magic Design. I got them involved. They were pissed that I got anything in a plastic bag. These things are all got certified labels on them and all this crap. So anyway, 7 months later.
You got your book. Matt North, question from Tim Jackson. Have you seen his latest video?
Oh, no, I haven't.
Or his new video, my new video. I guess same thing.
No.
Well, I think he wants you to watch it.
Well, why didn't
like
you
and subscribe.
Play it?
100% participation, Matt.
I saw that actually, Carlos. I did see that. I'm gonna. I haven't answered you yet.
Is that Tim Jackson with the monkey? Oh hell no, that ain't Tim. 109,000 subscribers. I know this is not Tim.
Ooh, he could have that many.
Okay.
Out.
Let's see. Is this you, Tim?
A life worth saving.
I'm going to take myself out and pop in. I can't. Adrian. I'll be back in a minute.
Where's Curious? And there he is. Not.
There he is.
Nice look of the smoke detector or whatever that is on.
That looks like a register for an air conditioner.
Oh, that's what it is.
And a thumb.
Mama Adrian, where are you?
Whoa,
there he is.
And a nipple.
That was like magic,
Put
man.
a shirt on. What are you doing?
I thought he was wearing a black shirt.
Oh my god.
Adrian, you missed the unboxing of your gift. Thank you. I got it today.
You were supposed to get it Wednesday. Oh, shit. Okay.
Yeah, but we're on New York time, buddy. Nah, it came early. Thank you again. And I got all the batteries. I might give one to Charlie just because, spread the wealth. I'll give him the 450.
That's
Thanks,
fine. Go
Adrian.
ahead. Give him some. How you doing, Charlie?
How you doing?
What's going on, Big Matt? What's going on, Al? Oh, shit. We got the goddamn possum in the house. How you doing, you old raccoon?
Oh, yeah, Adrian.
Raccoon is doing well.
He must be home.
I guess he's going okay then.
No.
Yeah.
No,
You gotta be careful with that bullseye on your head, Adrian.
Adrian, do you sew? Do you know how to sew?
A little bit.
He knows how to iron.
Because I was going to ask, how long did it take to make a shirt out of that curtain?
Can I ask you a question, Carlos?
Okay.
Do you ever stop being a goddamn freak, at least for 1 second?
I can answer that.
Not really.
It's not in his nature, Adrian.
Yeah.
I see that on Kissing Boys, because he still wanted to kiss me that day.
Yeah, but no tongue on the first date, all right?
Tim Jackson put up the link to his video.
No link?
There's a link.
No, he put it up.
Why am I not
Ask
seeing
him what he
this?
was flying. Ask him. Oh, actually, Tim's in the chat. What were you flying that day, mate? I can't see the chat, mate, so someone will have to tell me what he did. What drone was it?
He says
He's starting
you'll
to
love,
become a bit of an Adrian.
He says, Matt, he says you'll love the name of the bridge.
Oh, Hornybrook.
Flew the P4.
Probably P4.
Oh,
right,
no, it's called Dickabram.
Dickabram Bridge.
That's a Jewish name, Dickabram.
Where the hell is that bridge?
I don't know.
That's what Abraham was called before he became Abraham. Wrong guy. You don't want to see me. There you go.
That's an understatement.
I was going to say, it's just west of Reginaville. Reginaville.
Dickabram.
Are we going to play this bad boy?
There he goes.
All right. And we're going up. Looks like a very still day with that water.
Yeah, it does. So who is this? Is this Tim?
This is
Thanks.
Tim
Yeah,
Jackson.
Tim's video.
Yeah, Tim Jackson.
Thank you very much.
That bridge looks like something out of Romance in the Stone.
Hey, Jim, can you get rid of me for a few? I'm going to go eat some food real quick. Just letting you know.
I'll tell you, life would be perfect if there was two things here. A coffee machine and a porta potty right next to me.
How are you, Jim?
I'm sure you've got access to a catheter, mate.
I need to plug it in, but I'll tell you what, coffee all day.
Note to self.
Yeah.
No
All
coffee.
right,
at
you
Jim's.
are going to fly under that bridge, aren't you?
Wait a
Tim?
minute. Look at this bridge. Half is concrete, and then the rest is wood. They didn't trust the ground underneath it?
That's a structural
That-
disaster waiting to happen.
Yeah, look at that white part. It's wood. What's up with that? They ran out of money, Charlie.
I was going to say, budget cuts.
Yeah. And then they noticed all the trees that were around them and thought, we could do something with this.
What is that tank? Is that a water tank? Yes, it's catching the water off the
Yeah, it
gutters.
is. You're right.
Well, that was pretty cool, actually.
Very cool.
I thought Tim had a Zoom, a Mavic 2 Zoom.
He has, mate.
He just
He
got
does,
a.
okay.
I think he got the P4 not too long ago, right, Matt?
Oh,
From
okay.
Ari.
Yeah, Ari sold it to him.
Oh, nice.
And then his girlfriend bought. Now, what did she buy? She bought his Zoom, I think.
Wow, 10 years ago,
So
they didn't even have side rails on that bridge.
Wow.
That's a pretty good video, Tim.
Yep.
And I like the way they're saving the water there off the. You guys have the greatest barbecues in Australia.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
You don't see that here. We do not get that here. We get the black piece of metal with a grate, and you bring your own crap.
Yeah,
With a 100-year-old char on it.
Yeah.
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 You remember that?
You don't
You
know who
remember that
peed
video
on
I
it.
did with our? I'm sorry. You remember that video I did?
We were trying to
with,
talk, man.
Yeah, I know. It's a bit hard, mate. That video I did of that little meetup that we had with Tim and a couple of others, where we had that barbecue down in the park. Yeah, that's what they're all electric barbecues, mate. Bloody beautiful stuff.
Nice.
Well, that's good stuff.
It's
That's
not a
unbelievable.
fucking Maverick, God damn it!
Got a.
That part of Maverick.
Yeah, that's right.
Is he doing that on purpose?
Maverick 2.
I think so. Either
No.
part or he's a jackass. Either one or the other.
He's
A Mavic, not a fucking Maverick. Shut
Yeah, I
up,
think the
man.
Chinese wanted to call it the Maverick. And it came out Mavic. Oh, you said
You
inside
see, I
joke. Never
said,
mind.
okay, yeah, it is a joke.
You ass.
What did he say?
He said it's an inside joke. Never mind. Is that because Adrian always calls him a Maverick?
No, Tim does. For some reason, he always calls it a Maverick, and I always
That was his
correct them.
favorite TV show as a kid.
Must have been. But if you've noticed, people who advertise them secondhand, they just do, and they autocorrect, and it always comes out as a Magic Pro 2.
Oh yeah, Magic Pro.
Oh my God!
And for my next trick.
Me and autocorrect. I tell you what, I can't. Sometimes I'm in the middle of typing back, and I stop and I call Al. I just can't. Every word I put in that damn thing, it changes, even when I get it right.
Sometimes the sentences that you're writing are even more incoherent than normal, and there's words in there that I think, what the hell is he on about?
Right. Yeah. The word "like" it will not type. I can type. I'll slide my finger across and go LIKE, and it puts in LE every time. What's up with that? Now I got to go back. Yeah. It takes me longer to type in the damn phone than just calling you in the phone.
Yeah, just make a phone call.
Yeah.
Remember that?
I can't do the tippy tappy on the phone worth of crap, man.
I suck at this two finger on the tiny phone thing. So I try and just slide my finger across, LIKE. Lee. Why wouldn't it be? And the word run, I forget what the word run comes out as. It's funny though.
Hey boys, I've got to nick off. I'm heading into I'll just go to the shops here and I'm going to pick up some ribs and shit because I'm going to do some smoking this afternoon.
Oh, nice.
Sweet, sounds yummy.
Again?
Take some pictures.
Yeah, again. Oh, you mean yes? That's right.
He's doing Carlos's diet, isn't he?
Go,
Aren't you doing Carlos's diet?
You're doing the keto, or is this just
No, mate. No, I'm doing the fat.
He's doing the fat bastard diet.
All right, I like that diet too. It's a good diet.
Get lost,
It's a
man.
good diet.
Right. Go, scram.
There we go. Attention span of a fucking 3-year-old.
in his Malcolm X hat.
Yeah, that's his landing pad. He turned into a hat.
Did you see all the stuff that all the FPV stuff that Adrian sent to Carlos? Whole box full of all his FPV equipment. He gave up.
Oh, really?
He quit.
Yeah.
What do you mean? All of his FPV? Haven't you only got the DJI one?
He bought the same day I did.
I gave him the Tinyhawk bullshit.
Oh,
he threw up the
really?
right flag.
Oh,
Adrian, you purchased that the same day I did because I remember I was watching the stream. I made the same purchase as you. So that was like the end of April.
Yeah, that's the one that I landed on the fucking tree and I couldn't find it. Fuck it, I'm not gonna buy it. I'm not gonna buy another one.
Yeah, you got
Gave up too fast.
You got to know how to fly to use them, eh? Hey, well, it's true, isn't it? Am I wrong? Anyway, Charlie, I've got my the bodies for the bottom plate for the Tinyhawk Freestyle, right? The Tinyhawk 2, which I'll be replacing over the next couple of days. Carlos was mentioning that you had a bit of an issue with one of the antennas or some shit.
Oh yeah, I had replaced the same part as you. So yeah, there's one antenna where antenna. I call it antenna sometimes. It's interchangeable.
The damn frame breaks?
No, you know what it is? It has a tie wrap that goes through that antenna, and so you can either remove it and put another shrink wrap over it, or what I did is I just put another tie wrap and then I just put some electrical tape around it to hold it instead.
Right. Okay. So you didn't have to resolder anything?
No, I didn't. No, it's just the tie wrap.
Okay.
It's connected to connected to the frame. It actually goes into the tubing with the antenna. So in that tubing is the tie wrap and the antenna. So I snipped the old one off because you have to when you replace it. And then unless you get the same exact size tie wrap, they're like really small. I guess you could put it back in, but I couldn't find that size.
What about a pinch of super glue or something?
It's fine with just just wrapping it around with the electrical tape. It's just as good.
But he broke his
zip tie.
His frame.
Yeah, but he's replacing the frame.
Yeah,
to replace it, you have to replace that tie wrap, which goes into the tubing of the antenna.
And they don't send you the tie wrap because I'm sure Matt doesn't have that tie wrap.
No, so I just used the smallest I had, and I just, like I said, I just connected it with the electrical tape. I get it. I don't know, Ed. You did the same thing. What did you do?
Well, for a while, I was strapping it under the battery lead, and that worked okay. But I kind of did a repair like you did, Charlie, except I didn't try and cut the old tie wrap out of there. I just slipped another tie wrap, used another tie wrap, and then just used a piece of heat shrink at the top.
Okay.
Because I didn't have a big enough piece of heat shrink to go over the previously heat shrink part.
That was my problem.
Yeah. Okay. All right. As long as because I was under the understanding that you had to take it somewhere to get sorted up.
No, what happened was that wasn't the only damage I did. I also the same crash. I also pulled out the battery leads.
Oh right. Okay, that was a good.
I
crash,
brought
dude.
that to some. Yeah. So yeah, I was really messed up.
Charge sexy mama.
So I just had someone.
Actually,
Go ahead.
Mine was a combination of actually two crashes because I did crash it.
Shut
bent
up,
a prop
man.
up.
I'm on the phone. Stop being rude.
Yep. And I cracked the arm on it, and then the second crash that I did snapped the arm.
Right.
The first crash didn't make it unflyable, but in between that time too, while I was flying, it fell apart in the air. So that was a good one too.
You gotta always check the screws. That's what I got in the habit of doing.
Yeah. I wasn't aware of that. You know, we're used to buying our drones and flying them, and you never check the screws because they never come loose.
Yeah.
And you know, it's just like buying a Honda or a Harley back with the shovel days. You had to carry a spanner around with you. You know, totally different animal, mate. Both of them.
Yep.
You know, it's
you carry the toolkit with you.
Yep, that's what I do. Before I do every flight, I just check the screws on the motors, on the body.
Good idea.
Good idea. Definitely with the camera angle too. That's the ones I kept on losing it for.
Well, that's what Matt wanted to do. He wanted to change his camera angle to bring it up more.
Right.
Yeah, it won't go as high as I want it. And I talked to Dan about this, and he says unscrew it, bring the camera forward, and actually drill new holes in the frame, so that you can pull the camera out further, so you can pop it up. Exposes your camera more when it comes to crashing.
Yes.
But you'll get a better angle, which I want because I'm sick and tired of flying, and I go flat knackers, and then I go I have to straighten it back up again so I can see where the hell I'm going.
Right. I don't understand why you can't just. You got a Dremel or something, or even a piece of sandpaper. You can sand away that top rim so the camera can actually move.
It's the bottom as well, mate.
Oh,
okay.
Hold on.
Yeah.
All right.
It hits because it's got a big square back on the camera, right? So as you pull it up, the bottom hits the bottom plate, and the top hits that top bit.
That does make it makes perfect sense. Now, what's going on with Tim's? Tim's is shitting on him. He says it takes the shit on me every time. Says takes off once, then the second try it won't arm. It says there are a number of reasons for that. Why the hell would that be? You turn the damn thing.
One thing, if he crashed, it could have knocked the gyro out, so he may need to recalibrate. If he puts it in beta flight and types, I think ARM, type CLI first. It brings up the CLI command line. and type arm, and it will tell you the reasons why it won't arm. Possibly he doesn't have it set to 180-degree arming. I'm not sure if it comes with that or not.
Yeah, you got to activate that.
It knows whether it's flat or not?
Yes, it does.
Yep.
I did not know
absolutely. They're pretty technical, those little bastards, mate. Don't worry about that.
That's the accelerometer, right?
Yeah. Sometimes when you have a crash, it just knocks it off. Unplugging and plugging it back in will fix it, but not always.
It arms perfectly the first time, and then the second time it won't. Matt, just build a real quad and quit messing with the trainer quads.
Matt, you're saying you want the camera angle lower?
No, he wants it to go up higher.
Higher.
He wants it. He wants the camera to look higher, up higher, a higher degree.
I never touched it from the default. But
What do you have yours on, Charlie? Show yours.
Because when he says he goes flat knackers, he's looking at the ground.
Yeah, can it go up any higher? That's pretty high right there.
I never tried any higher than this.
Yes, I use the technical term, flat knackers. That is a technical term.
It's in the manual.
And then here's where I put the the tie wrap is right here. Wait, where is it?
Yeah.
I can't even see it. Oh, yeah. I see the tie wrap.
Here.
Yeah.
So the tie wrap is just, I just wrapped around with the tape.
Oh, man, you put some black tape on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
It works.
Well, I was going to say, it works.
It was better than spending $130, $139 on a new one. It cost me what? $5 to solder. The frame was like $8, and then $5 for the new lead. It was like $21.
Those antenna wires, they're flimsy.
Yeah.
Can I ask you, Charlie, what are you flying? What controller are you using for that?
The X Lite, the Tyrannus X Lite. Same one as
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. How much distance do you get before you get a warning of your RF warning?
Oh shit!
Back after these messages.
Sorry.
It was
There we go.
It was Adrian.
See the boredom thing?
Well,
the boredom
only time his
really
mic
kicking
sounds
in
good.
now.
Sorry, my kids are actually texting me and it's coming through my iPad. I mean my computer. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Anyway, back to the question, Charlie. What sort of distance do you get out of that before you get an RF warning on them?
I want to say it was close to about 100 yards before it started fail-safing.
Okay.
Except when you go, that's 300 meters. Except when you go through a car window and then you lose RSSI and it lands in the back seat of the car. and the driver takes off. That's what he just did. We just showed it earlier.
Right.
Charlie, what's your receiver? Is it Free Sky? What are you running?
Yeah, it's the Free Sky. Yeah.
Free Sky.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
That's all right. Was that your video or Carlos' video we were showing where it landed in Carlos's car?
Oh, that was mine.
Sorry, John Brown.
But,
anyway, got to roll, guys.
All right.
You saying that for what, bro? What the hell? Fucking guy.
I'll catch you later.
Damn.
I'll see you on Friday night, Adrian. Hey?
Yeah, you will. Bye. See you later.
Put a shirt on. Put a shirt on before you come on the show, though, eh?
All right.
It'll be all nipples. All nipples.
I will try to remember. Okay.
We don't want to look at your lactating issues. All right, I'll catch up with you.
Okay, I'm sorry.
It's Brokeback Mountain with Matt time.
Honest, I'm doing it for body heat. See you, boys.
See you
later.
Take care, Matt.
Don't prance out there.
What's going on, Chris Hope?
Where you get the hiccups from?
Dry out.
Aldias, I got a question for you, buddy.
What's up, man?
First of all, I want to make a comment. Have you noticed you got a big fucking head?
Oh, because of the hat?
That's a question.
I got this big head and the big head down there.
No,
Yeah,
the band on the hat, the
About that
band
one. I
on
was talking about this one.
the work helmet,
You got a
the
big
band
head,
on it
dude.
isn't big enough.
Oh, I don't know. I don't really care what that is. I have it and I use it. I don't give a shit.
I knew exactly what they were talking about. It's that damn construction helmet doesn't come down low enough on your head.
They all look goofy like that. But I'd rather have a big head than a peanut head.
You got to wear them. How come you didn't go for the yellow one? By the way,
me?
Yeah.
Whatever I can find, it's cheap. I'm going to use. I don't give a shit what I look like.
Oh, I know. There's no. This is not going to be a high dollar item kind of thing. It's an I gotta wear it. What's the lowest price you got?
How you doing, Michael McReynolds? How you doing, buddy?
Adrian, that was your question?
Yeah.
Knucklehead.
That was the technical question of the day.
There you go. Technical question. There you go. That's the word.
Nipples McGee, aka Adrian. Stevie.
Is that what?
What is an MSA?
I don't fucking know, Chris.
I've never heard of that. What the hell is MSA? Is that I never heard of MSA. It must be a building society thing.
YouTube it, Google it.
I know it is master service agreements, but it's not that.
Masturbator servicing requirements?
Did Adrian just say that Al has a big head? Is that what I heard earlier?
Yes.
He did. That was his question he asked me. Being serious.
Because Al put a picture up on Facebook of he was at work doing a Part 107 job, and he had the construction helmet on. But inside the construction helmets, there's a band, a plastic band, and it wasn't big enough. Right, so it doesn't sit low.
Because he got a big fucking head. That's why. I mean, I thought he really cared, but he got a big fucking head.
Says nipples.
You'd rather have a big
Al,
head?
You understand Spanish, right, Al?
Yes, un poquito.
Como es hermoso este mamao. Feo mamao.
No. Carlo, you have to understand. Al is actually fake. He's a fake Puerto Rican.
Here he goes.
I mean Spanish.
He doesn't know how to speak Spanish. Well,
he's a fake Puerto Rican. That's
I learned how to write Spanish like in junior high school because I used to fail Spanish in school.
It's okay, Carlo. You got to pass. He's fake.
Puto, maricón.
Yeah, I know those words. I'm a big puto, but not maricón. I'm a big puto. Yes.
Anyway, back to the English portion of our show.
Even I know those words.
I'm doing that, Michael Reynolds. We're just getting ready for some rain over here in Florida, man.
Supposedly 7 or 8 inches. Did I hear that right?
Yep, something like that.
It's gonna be sick. Fortunately, it's gonna be northern Florida, not down by me.
Like Jacksonville. What's the Tallahassee? Is that up there? No.
Cerveza.
Cerveza fria.
That's all he knows. That's all I know in a bar. Besides, ¿Dónde está Casa de Pepe?
I don't understand. They taught you that wrong. ¿Dónde está el baño? That's what they should have been. Yeah, what you're saying is House of
Peter. Where's the House of Peter?
Come on. That sounds like a religious question.
Everybody knows where that is. The House of Peter's in the bathroom in the back.
You go to a monastery and ask that question, they'll probably send you to a...
Dude, you ever been to Mexico? The shit bars in Mexico.
Miramar, the hotel, yep.
The bathroom is one long...
like a trough.
Yeah, and you stand there peeing next to the guy.
You want to see some funky bathrooms, check out a Japanese toilet.
Yeah,
these guys squat. They don't even have something to sit on. They just squat over.
It's a hole in the ground, right?
Yeah, basically, yeah.
That's like Korea.
What you say about ice?
Good one, Mike.
They pee in ice in some of the Mexican bathrooms. They have all this ice.
No,
Adrian, did you read that?
That is not a breath mint, Adrian.
No, wait a minute. What?
It's not the hat. It's the way he... You see, Al has a nice little curve on the top. This guy has it like,
No, you don't. He got a big-ass head. Stop lying.
He looked
says
like
the
a
kid wearing the
platypus
man-sized
with that
hat.
on.
I mean, Adrian, you know that is like
That
a
sums it
hoodlum teenager style that
Shut
you're
up,
wearing.
Carlos.
I'm just saying
That's why I thought. That's why I thought Adrian was 30.
That's who
28,
adopted
30.
that. I mean, come on, you're over 35, almost 40 years old. It's time to, put your pants up, wear a belt, make sure we don't see your brand of underwear or jockey pants or whatever you wear.
Un huevón.
Adulto, eres adulto, no mamao.
Is that right? Is that
What?
right, Jose? Un huevón. Un huevón.
Huevón. Huevón.
What is huevón? What is it? Can we not say that?
Carlos saying I got a big dick. That's why he said.
It's the guy in the middle with the hat up.
I got a big
Chris
dick.
Hope.
Like him.
Chris Hope says, "I know
Did
Mexican."
you say I
words."
have a big dick? Is that what Adrian just said?
No, he said Chris Hope knows Mexican words.
Oh, chalupa.
Taco, enchilada, and margarita.
There you go. Those are the ones that are important.
Mm-hmm.
And cerveza.
Cerveza. I don't know. I never liked Mexican food. And if you think about it, all the different Mexican food is the same food, just wrapped and put in different, I don't know, shapes and forms.
That's
You just,
all
you
that
just described Taco
did.
Bell.
Yeah, that's all that Taco Bell did. They added another taco to it. And they called it something else.
It's a shell, it's the beef and the cheese, and
That's it. Lettuce.
oh, you see, and he speaks Spanish, and Carlos. You know how many times I heard Carlos and Maria, Pedro in Spanish class? Pablo and Carlos are going to the store to
Well,
meet
not-
Maria. Holy cow.
Who would Juan be?
Jose, that would be John.
John.
Actually, my name is Charlie in English.
I see people. Oh my God! Now this is for real. This is for real. I was at my granddaughter's elementary school. This is why I homeschool, by the way. The principal of the school wanted to thank a student for making something, right? And he said, "Thank you, Jesus Rodriguez." I said, "Holy fuck,
Jesus.
yo, that's stupid." He called him Jesus. If you're
And
not
he's-
stupid, I got to
he-
get my kid out of here.
He's an educator?
Yes, he was the principal.
Yeah, well.
She was in third grade, and this teacher had been demoted, Al. She made the kids call her doctor, whatever she was. I looked at her and I said, "They think you're a medical doctor. Knock this shit off." And she goes, I have my doctorate. They will be, you're done. I said, "You're done." And I took Riley out of class.
People are into
I'm
titles, man. It's
so done
important
with
for
this
people.
bullshit. Not on third graders, man. You think they know what you're talking about?
They don't care. They just like the glory. I don't know. People
Yeah.
are into themselves way too much.
You got your doctorate, but you got yourself kicked down to third grade. So, how
Yeah,
good
really.
are you doing? Yeah.
People do have doctorates in being an idiot. You'd be surprised. Holy shit.
Look at,
PhDs.
look at Dr. Pepper.
Yeah.
My favorite was Dr. Ruth Westheimer. Did you ever see a picture of that lady?
Oh, she's ugly, yeah.
And she used to give advice on sex. Like, that's like Ed giving advice on sex.
She's the only one that.
Sorry.
You meant that.
Sorry.
What'd you say, Ed?
Give it to him, Ed. Give it to him.
Look, Drone Psycho.
Did he write Drone Psycho? Mary Palm and her 5 sisters. Adrian, when was the last time you had sex with something you didn't have to blow up?
Oh my fucking god.
Oh, he's
Well,
having a
it didn't.
kid, so
Well,
that'd
it
be
didn't require batteries.
fairly recent, right?
You Papa.
I'm just busting your chops there.
Hey Jim, who's video calling the show? Who's that?
Jim.
Oh,
That's-
I remember
his name
him.
is Jim.
Wow. He
he
hasn't
took
been
a-
around for a while.
He took a little vacation and he's back on now. He's a great guy. It's the video
Last time I
calling
remember
show.
him, he had an accident or something with his foot. Some issue with his foot.
Yeah, man.
Ankle.
He fell off the ladder, broke it. He broke
Is that what it was? Yeah, I know he was.
Remember that person, Jim?
The man was injured.
Those who can't teach Jim.
His name is Jim, and the show is the Video Call-In Show. He's a great guy.
That was actually a pretty interesting show.
I actually like him, so that says a lot. Or not, right?
Put up a link to his channel, Jim. Put up a link to his channel. Check him out.
Broke a heel. Yeah. I don't think he does anything though. Even though his link, he hasn't been on in months, a long time.
Do you not listen to me at all? I just said he took a hiatus and he came back.
I haven't.
He's back on now.
Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to like and subscribe.
Oh man, what am I gonna do with you, Puerto Ricans?
A boy like that will kill your brother. Stick to your own
kind.
You're not even Puerto Rican, are you?
I am.
Yeah,
I am.
And that's a new.
I'm New Yorican, but because I'm pretty much apple pie and Chevrolet when it comes to. I don't go to Puerto Rican Day parades, and
you don't go to Puerto Rican Day parade.
And I suggest to most
you're
of
not
my
Puerto Rican, Carlos. If you don't
I
do that.
suggest to most of my Caucasian friends during the Puerto Rican Day parade, they should go back into the Puerto Rican neighborhoods and get their shit back.
See, he was back on a week ago. 2 weeks. So for the past month, he's been on. Now, now you can see I've only seen 2 of them, Jim.
Can you make him blue so that he can put a link to his
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Forgot about that.
poor favor?
You kind of think that this thing does that automatically. There you go, Jimbo. I got you. And then who else? Did I miss anybody else?
No, but more so just to put a link on there. Yeah, put a link, Video Jim.
This is his channel in front of on the screen.
I know, but then I have to type. The other one I just have to type. I'm sorry, Adrian. Did you say something? Oh, okay.
I'll copy it for Carlos.
Hey, Jim. How did you get Adrian to agree to act like Spank the Monkey on your channel?
Don't you know you gotta spank the monkey?
You know he's talking about the one that does nothing on Mitch's channel, right?
Yes. But he does this occasionally. He looks around, scratches.
With a Malcolm X hat on. That isn't. He keeps swearing it's not a Malcolm X hat.
Hey, Jim, Video Call-In Show. I just subbed to your channel, buddy.
I'm sure he's jumping up and down on his good foot.
Adrian puts out great content. You want to watch? You want to sub his channel?
I am a prick.
Thank you, Aldiaz. You're amazing, sir.
Thank you.
I'm sorry to put you through this, Jim.
Yeah, sorry, Jim.
This is our regular gang, though, that we can't take. Well, Al up there in the New York hat, he's a fellow Jets fan, but the Rican down in the corner, I got nothing to do with.
I stand alone, proudly.
He's known as effing Carlos.
That's
I had a shirt made for me.
Where is your Carlos? Where is that one that metamorphs into you? That gift?
Charlie, you have the metamorphosis?
I do not.
Oh, I don't know where that is now.
I know I got sent. It sent it to me on something
on Messenger, probably.
It's on Messenger.
Fuck. What are you talking about?
He's got bugs in his hair.
Bit the fuck out of me.
Lice.
Lice?
I said mosquito.
I wonder why.
Oh, mosquito.
We're not that.
Those are Dominican lice.
They followed you down.
Oh,
So-
man.
Hey,
Wait a
Jim,
minute.
that was horrible for you to say that.
Actually, yeah, because it's not down; it's up. From the Dominican Republic, they would have to come up.
But they would
to
have
the
followed
US.
that was like 37 years ago. They're still alive?
The lice?
Never
What is
mind,
he-
Jim.
What is he
Never
talking
mind.
about?
Wait a minute.
That went over my head.
Who
Right,
made
never
all these morph things?
Charlie.
What?
Charlie made them.
It's only on my phone.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty good. I like that.
And then we got Ed.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
He turns into Mr. Ed. There's the Carlos. Okay. Now you see Carlos, right?
I think it should be the other way around, though. Londa Nard suggested do it from.
I could do that
in reverse.
I'll have it tomorrow.
That was perfect.
Actually, I'll have it tonight. Hold on.
Adrian. Oh, I already talked about you sending Carlos that box of FPV drone stuff. That was nice of you, by the way.
It was very nice of him. I'm going to send him a gift. I'm going to have Adrian. Will you wear it if I get you a fucking Carlos T-shirt?
Sure.
Back from the sky. Will you wear it?
Sure.
What size?
I think medium is good for him.
Medium.
Yeah.
Small? All right.
Yeah. He's only like a little thicker than Ed, about the same height.
Jesus Christ. Oh, my God.
What? It's not a bad thing. He's got more muscle on him than Ed.
I'm going to arm wrestle him next time.
I am not old on wrinkle, Carlos.
I didn't say that part. I'm talking about size. Look, you're black, he's white. Trust me, there's no similarities.
If you think about it, Ed is like 150 years old.
Well, he looks like 150 years old, but he's as old as Jim.
You just heard that, Al, right? And you think me calling people Ricans, Mix, Kikes, and all that, that's bad? That's the shit he says.
Well, he's a fellow,
We're just ordering one?
Latino. No. I want to order some other stuff. Well, for him, I want to get him a nice one. I want to get him a nice light blue to bring out the brown and darkness of him out. It'll showcase him more. I want to do some light blue with yellow writing, and I'll send Adrian one of those.
Hey, Chris.
Do you like light blue, Adrian, or is that too...
Fine.
Okay, like a sky blue, something like that?
That's fine, Carlos.
I want to send you something because that was kind of you. I was touched. I cried for a little bit, and then I opened it. Just so you know. I did a little
you didn't expect it.
I did expect it because, that. But anyway, it's still a nice gesture. Shit.
Which goggles?
Micro, kids large.
I see that. I was laughing.
That's the Emax goggles.
Yeah, but they're good for ride-alongs. They get the job done.
It's fine. It's just that they're not good if you wear glasses. That's the only reason why.
Yeah, you can't put your...
Night, Paulie.
Night, Paulie.
He's going to bed already? It's not like he has to wake up and do a sunrise.
I don't know. Chris had sent out a picture on Messenger of something he was cooking, and then that went all south.
Was it the little lobsters? What do they call crawfish? Oh, was it the bacon and all that other stuff?
What did he put up, Al? Do you remember?
He was smoking like butts or something like that, wasn't he? I thought it was like
possum.
And so I typed in the thing,
good,
and it changed everything I typed. And then so he writes, "Shooting ducks are fun," or something like that. Oh, this damn camera! I don't know why I bought this Brio. I would have been better with a $10 camera. Don't buy a $130 Logitech Brio, and it's not worth it. Especially because this thing, StreamYard is only 720p.
Unless you
Last week we were trying to show that we were doing something on the editing on DaVinci Resolve. You couldn't see the cursor. So you had no idea where I was clicking or what I was trying to show.
Jim, you got to step up your game like Adrian did. Bought the next level pro package.
Adrian, if you're showing something on the screen from your computer, will it show your cursor?
Yes.
Well, then, you know what? I'll try it. I'll buy it. We'll find out.
Can you get 1 month just to try it, see if it accomplishes what you want? You don't have to get locked into a year.
Yeah. He could go ahead and do the 1 month, and then if you don't like it, just cancel it.
Adrian, what happened to the XSplit that you had you were using at one time. That that Ed thing.
I forgot it, but I have it on my other computer. This is my Mac. I got it on my PC.
Okay. How do you like your Mac?
I love it, man.
Okay, just curious.
That's
there's a lot of Mac haters here.
You got the big Pro tablet or something?
This one is the Air. The little thin one.
The newer one with the M1 chip? Does it have the M1 chip in it, Adrian?
No, this one. I think this one is a 2017 or 2018. Not the new one. No, not the newest one.
My iPad Mini's from 20s. I bought it in 2018, but it's a 2017 model. The iPad, it's not the 5, it's the 4. And I don't know if that will update. There's a new 15 update, isn't there, coming from the Mac operating system?
Well, I think there is. Let me see.
I don't know if mine will even be able to do that.
I get a lot of prompts to update. Half the time I disregard them.
Let's tell you what, I won't do it. I won't be doing it. They used to back in the day.
14.6, Jim.
14.6. Yeah. DJI used to force you to upgrade to certain firmware, or it wouldn't fly. They haven't done that in a while, but I forget it. When they did that, you couldn't. That's when they started the shit with you couldn't go back down one firmware. Remember when there used to be like 3 firmwares on the screen, and you could pick one.
And now you can't. They're not allowing you to go back down.
No, you can't go back down.
I'll you can't go once you update the firmware. You can't go back at all.
This is the problem with my Mavic 2 Pro that Charlie and I sat there trying to figure out. The bird is actually on firmware 0.670. The software is now on 0.700, I think. And the bird won't upgrade to that.
Have you gotten that fixed, Jim, or no?
No, it's still sitting here. I'm lazy. I didn't send it off to China.
I understand how that goes.
I saw a video
It
today.
doesn't go to China. It doesn't go to China.
Banggood is having a sale, some kind of sale.
It goes to El Cerrito, California.
Oh, when you send it back, yeah.
Are they still open? I thought DJI closed that.
It came from Texas,
Haven't
my
sent it in,
Mini.
Oh, did it? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, maybe they moved out of California.
When I had mine, the one I sent in previous to that, the Matrice, it was El Cerrito, California.
Mm.
But then DJI did that big layoff after, I don't know why, but it had something to do with the money people, their own people was stealing. Man, I can't even imagine what they do to you in China if you're stealing from the company. You know what I mean? That's a communist country. Don't you just take you out back and shoot you?
Probably get lashes.
They wouldn't make the bullet.
Yeah, on Jim's show, you just show up on the channel, and it's he.
What did you just say? I can't hear you.
Yeah, you're muted now, Jim.
Why is it? It probably doesn't like.
Oh, you're good. You're good now.
Say that again, Jim.
On Jim's show, he uses Zoom, so he puts the meeting call-in number on the screen, and then you call that number, and then he brings you up on the panel.
Oh, okay.
It's only you and him. He doesn't do 6 people at a time.
Right.
Where people are talking over each other and stuff.
Now on Zoom, is Zoom like StreamYard? If you upgrade the plan, do you have to pay for Zoom, or is that also free?
There is a free version, but he pays for it, of course.
And that way, so for the pay one, you can have more than 6.
Yeah, I think you can do 10.
Hey, Adrian.
On the paid one, you can have as many as you
like
want,
that?
actually.
You wear it like the colors?
I already told you, Carlo. Yeah.
I'm making sure. I want to make sure.
Carlos, where'd you get your T-shirts from? I got a sample T-shirt, and I liked it, and then I put it in the washing machine, and it fucking super shrank.
No, this is it's you can't even tell there's letters on it. It's Uber Prints.
Uber Prints.
Yeah.
.com, and that's not from me. That's from Charlie's.
Yeah, what's good about them is it's not like a transfer. It's actually in the fabric.
Right.
What's the material? Is it 100% cotton or 60?
It's that good cotton.
It's
you can have
They're all
100 guests.
like a silk screen.
Hey Al, whenever I
Gildan.
wash,
They're all Gildan shirts.
Gildan shirts are good.
Yeah.
whenever I wash a shirt with a transfer on it, I wash it inside out.
And I never put it in the dryer.
That's probably mine. But still, that's like the test. And I put that shit in the dryer, and it super shrank.
Who were you trying to send that email to, Adrian?
That's insane. 100 people.
So why not?
So Zoom is free for people that call in.
Email to, Adrian.
Call us.
For
the shirt, right?
He put it in private chat on StreamYard.
No, that was for Jim video call. But
I have Adrian. Adrian, the address, the return address on that box is your address. I can send it there, right?
Yes.
That's where I'm going to send it to.
Just make sure you don't send me no
cucarachas.
None of that bullshit. No, none of that.
Okay.
What is this ticker shit? Testing the stream.
What's going on, Gary? Mr. Brown Ariel?
Hey, Gary. What's going on?
This is an example of a banner. I thought you had to pay for it to put banners on. StreamYard.
I have no idea. You know what? Mike knows about that stuff. Night Train, I would think he has it. Zoom. And he has the, I think more than 6 people can get on.
Yeah, he paid for his.
How much you paying for it, Adrian? Like $19 a month?
For what?
For StreamYard.
For your StreamYard.
Mine is like 46.
A month?
Oh, yeah.
God damn.
Why? What do you get?
That's crazy.
It gives you like a whole bunch of different bullshit perks. Like when it comes to the 1080p, the 10 people, you could do like banners. You could change your shit however you want it. I'm still kind of learning, you know. You could just customize it however you like. And you got like 24/7 support, all type of different shit.
Look at this. 100% Megan Fox razor stubbles. I haven't seen that girl in a long time.
Who is she?
Megan Fox?
Yeah.
Oh, come on, Carlos.
Hey, Gary.
I never knew. I'm sorry.
She
I only recently
gorgeous.
learned what the term MILF meant in my 30s.
Wow.
Somebody
Sheltered
said,
life.
apparently I'm not into the,
I didn't know that, Gary. I didn't know they had. Last time I tried to put a damn logo on, it wouldn't let me.
Oh, okay. So Mike said he's paid into it. So he does all the design. I've seen his on his streams and all the stuff. So that's what Adrian's trying to do, I suppose.
So
well, no, Adrian's trying to do what Ed has with the XSplit, all the banners and stuff.
Yeah,
going
the banners and stuff.
But
this
that's
guy,
separate from
Mike has the same thing too.
But that's
Doesn't
separate
he?
from
Because,
it's separate from StreamYard or Zoom. That's just like a cheap, not a cheap, easy OBS. What Ed is using.
if you want to remove the logo from StreamYard, you have to upgrade. And let me see.
Yeah, you have to pay for
Yeah,
it.
you got to upgrade.
I think I could live with a duck.
Expensive. $46 a month.
The professional,
Who's paying that?
It's $39 a month for the professional StreamYard. You get no branding on it, unlimited streaming, 10 people on screen. You can put your own logo, overlays, backgrounds, custom RMTPs, recording 8 hours, multi-stream, full 1080p. So
$16 a month for Mike.
The $20 plan, well, he got it early because it's up to $20 now. And that's still not a 1080p.
I think it is 1080p. No,
I'm
I don't
looking
know.
at it. I'm
Yeah.
looking at it right now.
It's 1080p.
Nope.
Adrian, how come you don't do Zoom?
I don't know. I think I need to look into that because if it's cheaper, I'm going to look into that.
You're already
The
into
only
what
thing
you're into.
I have seen with Zoom, and maybe it's just because people didn't know how to run it, or maybe it's more difficult, but it seems like presenting people seems to be harder with Zoom. I don't know why that is.
Adrian, you said $46. You ain't paying $46.
I am.
He's paying with tax. He might be.
It's fucking 46. 46.50.
A month?
39 plus tax.
A month?
Yeah, for StreamYard.
But
Dude, you're using that 52. Well, whatever. If
you
you're
see,
happy.
but he gets it in 1080p. The
Yeah.
other one does not give you 1080p. The $20 a month plan.
Is anyone really disappointed with this resolution? I think it's fine.
You want to see a clearer picture of Adrian?
Well, when you're showing your other guys' videos,
Now,
I think it looks good enough.
Now the fucked up part about it is, if I'm by my girlfriend's house, I could get a good picture of my brother's house. In my house, I mean, I still have my shitty ass fucking internet, so it's gonna look fucked up.
they ever come to your house and fix that? They were gonna come.
Fuck no, man. I already told you that there's nothing they can fucking do about it. I'm just waiting for another company to come through, and I would tell them to go fuck themselves.
Have you tried? Or I don't know, Ed. You don't have satellite internet, right? You just have satellite TV.
I have satellite TV and DSL.
Does anybody have satellite internet? Is there such a thing? Does it work better?
That shit is garbage.
Is it?
I had it before.
Adrian had it.
Gotcha.
What about the Starlink?
It's called Viasat, and I was using it. That shit is fucking garbage, and it's expensive as fuck. It's trash.
Starlink? Is that what you suggested, Charlie?
Yeah. Starlink is not available here.
Not yet.
Not yet. No.
They just put up 88 more satellites a couple of days ago.
Yep, give a few more months.
Adrian, where do you live at? I thought you were in Florida.
North Florida.
Third Rock down the block. No.
He lives in the black hole of Florida.
Well, wait a minute. You said the guys down the block have cable, right? Like me?
A mile away, they have they got Xfinity, they have Windstream, they get Cox, they get Comcast, but I can't fucking get it.
That's like.
Did you ask why?
They don't have it. They said that they don't have any coverage over here. The only company that serves this area is AT&T, or if you get a satellite bullshit.
And I told you last week, mine is the same cable that I've had since 1993, and they just keep changing hands, and the price goes up $5 a month. I'm up to $75 a month for the basic cable.
And check this out, Aldias. They told me that if I was to go ahead and cancel my AT&T because I'm dissatisfied with the service, if I was to call them back to get it, I can't get it. I gotta wait another 2 years for me to get it.
Wow.
Really?
Like getting blasted.
Are you getting punished?
Yeah, that's like a
No.
threat.
No. It's just that
That's crazy.
it's just that they only have so much bandwidth and they only have so many spaces. It's the fucking standalone DSL. So they only have so many fucking spaces. So if I was to lose it, somebody else get it, that's it. Unless somebody cancels, then I could go ahead and take that spot. They only have so many spots.
So they only have so many servers. Yeah. That's
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
DSL. Jesus.
That almost sounds Neanderthal.
I don't understand it. If it's DSL,
Truly living in a sinkhole.
DSL is dedicated.
Yeah,
Maybe Ed is right.
Yeah. Charlie, I agree with you. DSL is dedicated.
So Adrian's in more of a rural area.
Right.
See,
Pretty much.
Adrian can walk in his backyard and shoot guns too.
Yep.
Well, there's
Every day, all day.
Yeah, not doing that around here. They built houses around me.
Well, that's the point. That's why Adrian has crappy internet, because he lives in a place where he can walk out back and shoot guns.
And matter of fact, right now I can literally go outside and just start fucking shooting. The cop could literally pass by. He can't tell me shit because I'm doing it legally.
Right. And see,
you're not.
Jim can't
I'm in
do
the city
that.
limits. Yeah, no, I'm in the city limits.
I'm in the fucking county, man. They can't tell me shit over here.
In the city limits, there's no discharging of firearms.
None. You go to fucking prison. Here, I don't. No. Hell no.
Well,
you take the good with the bad, Adrian, okay?
That Starlink is $100 a month, and then it's $500 down to buy the antenna.
You got to buy the equipment, yeah.
Jesus Christ.
And then if I read it correctly, Jim, you buy the equipment, but the equipment is not yours. You got to return it if you cancel the service.
So then you're renting the equipment.
Right. Now, here's the thing I don't get.
You also have to put on a fucking deposit, too, for the goddamn equipment besides I think it's $450 or $500, one or the other.
I think Gary from Brant Aerials has it.
What equipment are you talking about, by the way?
Starlink.
Starlink.
Okay.
Now, the cool thing is
Don Joyce
video
has
calling
it, doesn't he,
show,
Jim?
whatever the name is. See, my dream was to win the lotto, of course, and travel around the United States in a motorhome.
Right.
See all the great drone people all over the country, you know? And that would be cool if you could have a satellite dish on your RV and be able to get internet wherever you went.
People do that.
And listen, to answer you and Jim from Video Call Show, Starlink, you could actually take it with you. Matter of fact, somebody got stopped by a fucking state trooper because this fucking white boy went ahead and screwed in the fucking Starlink.
Easy with the language.
To his car.
You should have said Caucasian boy.
There's 5 F words in one sentence. I think we can relax on that.
This dude went ahead and screwed in the damn
There you go.
Starlink dish to his car while he was driving. So the state trooper stopped him and gave him a ticket. But then the dude started mouthing off, took him to jail.
What was the charge as far as screwing
Because
Starlink?
the Starlink, where he had it, it was blocking his view. He had it on the freaking the freaking hood, like blocking his freaking view.
Oh my god.
That's about as dumb as you can get. That's as redneck as you can get.
Yeah.
There you go. That's the word.
This happened in
All right,
Florida.
gentlemen, I'm out of here.
Yeah, we're gonna
Jim,
call it.
thank you. Boys,
Thanks, Al.
have a good one.
Hey Al.
Just
Take care.
100% participation. Always a pleasure to hang around with you.
Actually,
Thank
to
you,
ask
bro.
everybody, it actually happened in California where Al Diaz lived. He was a dumb Puerto Rican. That's what it was.
Okay.
Well, is it true that you go in your backyard to shoot cans, Adrian?
I shoot
Dominicans,
everything in
Puerto
my backyard.
Ricans, Africans.
Doesn't matter. Everything. Including Puerto Ricans too.
No problem, Steve.
All right, everybody. Take care.
Diaz, love you, man.
Have a good night.
There goes that
Diaz,
politically
Al
correct
Diaz,
show.
Call me, Al Diaz. Call me.
1-800
You have nothing to
Mama.
say.
No.
Oh, is that what it is? All right, guys.
Take it easy, Al.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night, Jimbo. Thank
Wait,
you for
wait.